What's good with it, Black Ghost TV family? Double salute. As always, your boy Fluence Boxing is back. Nah, literally, I'm literally back. Y'all already know some technical difficulties in the last stream. I got everything smoothed out. Hopefully, crossing my fingers, we should be good. We should be great. We should be amazing. We here, UFC 279. Unfortunately, we had to miss the Ian Cutelaba versus Johnny Walker fight. Not necessarily if you want to see my reaction. I'm still leaving that up, even though it's on the choppy side of the game, so you guys can watch that fairly quick. Johnny Walker surprised me, looked amazing on the ground. He actually got taken down first by Ian Cutelaba. I thought he was in trouble. Ian Cutelaba is an amazing wrestler. He's an absolute beast. He's strong. He's usually the strongest, most athletic in the first round. So I was feeling a little eerie. I was like, Walker, no, because I like Walker, man. And he's had some pretty brutal KOs. And I was like, man, this is a tough fight for him. He's going against another KO artist. I don't know how he's going to fare. Looked absolutely amazing on the ground, reverse positions, took the back of Ian Cutelaba, and from there just worked his Brazilian jiu-jitsu and was able to get a rear naked choke. It was an amazing technical display from Johnny Walker that we usually don't see. It almost seems like he's starting to put everything together. So great start, you know what I'm saying, to this amazing card already, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see really any of the prelims fights, but from, you know, what I was seeing when it came to, you know, scrolling through the Twitters and all that good stuff, seemed like there were some pretty good knockouts that happened. I'm very curious to see how the main event of the prelims went. But other than that, man, great first fight between Johnny Walker and Ian Cutelaba. Once again, unfortunately, I wasn't able to show it here, but you guys can check out my reaction to it on the previous vid. Just excuse me for the choppiness. Had to get my internet situated, but now we're here. We're good to go. We're going to be clear. We're going to be moving, grooving, feeling great, feeling amazing. Y'all already know what it is. By the way, if you guys come up in this one, man, make sure you show your boy some love. Hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel. If you're not part of the Black Goose TV family, this is what we about. Fluence Lounge all day, having nothing but a good time. You feel me? And then, of course, man, if y'all come up in here, man, hit the comment section. Let's have some fun. I want to hear what y'all got to say, perspective, all that good stuff. You already know what it is. But we here. I can't wait. UFC 279 is going to be a hell of a card. I don't know if you guys saw the live that I dropped yesterday, but we were talking a lot about this particular card, all the changes that happened. You know, me personally, I got my speculative or, you know, my skeptical, you know, it was all this planned, or did this all just work out perfect? I don't know. Either way, as an MMA fan, as a UFC fan, I love the switches. I love the changes. It's a lot more competitive now, in my personal opinion. And so just based off of that alone is an amazing thing. What do I mean by it being more competitive? Well, obviously, you don't know what's going to happen at all going into a fight. You can only have ideas. You can only have, you know, place odds, bets, all that good stuff. You know, that's all you can really base anything off of. But we all know that Nate Diaz was on his decline, or Nate Diaz was on his last fight. We all know Nate Diaz wanted to fight Tony Ferguson. We all know Nate Diaz wanted to fight Dustin Poirier. He wanted to fight so many guys, but for some reason, for a long time, Nate Diaz and Chimaev's name was linked together, and I think that was just coming from the UFC side of the game. Where basically they just already had an idea of, okay, Nate Diaz, this is your last fight. We know how big you're going to be. You know what you can do outside the promotion. So with all that being the case, if you do want to leave us, you're going to have to fight the guy that we want you to fight. So either you can stall out, put your shelf on the career, similar to, like, you know, shelf into an album, or you can fight Chimaev. That he accepted the fight like a true gangster, Nate Diaz, whatever, you know, whatever case you want to call him. But of course, you know, we had a lot of fallouts. We had a lot of differences. We had a lot of changes since then. So we're going to get into all those, because actually the next fight coming up, I'm not that interested in. I'm going to watch it, but, you know, I'm not that interested in. So we can talk about all the changes and all that good stuff. I got Zen in the building. I'm going to go ahead and bring Zen up in this thing. What's happening with it, Zen?
Ain't Chimaev disrespectful to the sport?
Your mic ain't on.
Oh, my bad, bro. Isn't Chimaev disrespectful to the sport, dog? I was very disappointed when I seen. It's crazy because I didn't even see it the day before, and I know you probably did the weigh-in and all that yesterday. I didn't even see it, and then I go on my feed as soon as I open up my Instagram this morning, and I said, "What? 178?" I said, "He don't even give a damn." Talking about that's good enough. I said
that's where my conspiracy comes into everything. Where I don't even think it's about him not giving a damn. I think, me personally, I think it was all pre-planned. Real quick, salute to you, Alfred E. Newman. I haven't seen you in here before, man. So salute to you. Thank you dropping a comment in the chat. I didn't see the Chris Barnett fight. I saw the highlights though. I was in the whip. I was chilling, and you know what I'm saying, I was looking up some things, and I saw the highlight of what he did. It looked like it was gonna be. It was an amazing fight too. So maybe do a reaction. We might do a reaction video to that. Maybe later in the night. Pull that up, and me and Zen can react to it. But yeah, basically on the Khamzat Chimaev thing, the reason why I think it was somewhat of it is pre-planned, is because this is what's weird to me. When they announced Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez, it was a catchweight bout, right? Catchweight bout to about 180.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird to me because Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez both fight at 170. So why would two welterweights need a catchweight bout? Now there was rumors going around that Daniel Rodriguez was dealing with an injury. He was coming off of rehabbing an injury, and basically, he got called last minute for the Kevin Holland fight. He couldn't drop the weight, and so they agreed to a catch weight. That's the rumors going around that. Cool. All right. Rodriguez has never missed weight before. He's never had weight problems. So, I believe that to an extent. So I'm like, that's like, the first thing I'm going off of where it's like, okay, that's a little fishy to me. Number two is similar to what you're saying about Chimaev, is where he didn't even care that he missed weight. He didn't care he missed weight. And for the first time ever, Dana is defending a fighter who missed weight.
Flu. It's crazy. I was going to let you finish everything you were saying, but I think this is the time for me to interject. When I read the article, it said, and this is Dana White's words because it was quoted, because if this isn't what he said, then that reporter's going to go and get a lawsuit against him. This man said Chimaev was having a lot of cramping and a lot of struggle cutting his weight during this camp. So that's why you stack fights the way I stack fights. So if something like this happens, I said, what?
Okay.
What is he talking about right now?
First time I've heard of that.
Bro, what? I'm like, I have never seen you be so cool. Dudes miss 0.5. I mean, miss a whole pound and a half. You tripping, talking about he's not ready. And he got to be ready to give up that purse to the fighter. And he getting on them.
Think about Charles Oliveira in his last fight. He missed weight by 0.5, and they stripped him of his belt. Stripped him of his belt. 0.5. They gonna get say sorry about it.
But they're gonna give him a whole nother fight and probably still give him his full purse.
That's the question. Now I am interested on that. I'm wondering, because I'm happy you actually said that. Why hasn't it been announced or at least put out there that Chimaev is losing the percentage of his purse that he should be for missing weight? It almost seems like, and it adds to, again, this is pre-planned to me, where it's like, all right, everyone's renegotiating deals. Everyone's renegotiating how much money they're going to make, all this different type of stuff. But Chimaev missed weight. Regardless of this is pre-planned or not, he still needs to give 25% of his purse to Nate Diaz.
30.
Or 30%. But I have a feeling that he's not. I feel like this was pre-planned because they already had something initiated, negotiated with Chimaev. Like, hey, we want you to fight Holland. This is the fight we're going to make. Nate Diaz is going to fight Tony Ferguson. And then we're going to, of course, Legion League. He's going to say yes to anything. So he's okay with fighting Rodriguez. So you had a whole bunch of, it's perfect for Dana because he had a whole bunch of yes men on his card. Other than Nate Diaz, but Nate Diaz got what he wanted. Who does this benefit the most? It benefits the UFC. Second most, it benefits Nate. Third most, I'll say it benefits Chimaev, because it benefits Nate the most. He gets to fight the guy that he wanted to go out. UFC is still, I think they're okay with making Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson, because they're like, hey, if Tony Ferguson does beat Nate Diaz, that helps us. We really just built a legend into more of a legend. And then Chimaev, obviously, he's getting a Holland fight. I love Holland, man. Holland's one of my favorite fighters, dog, in the UFC right now. I think he's gonna get mauled, man. But
who? Kevin Holland?
Yeah, man. I think.
Why you think that?
It's just I think Kevin Holland has better cardio. I think he has better hands. A lot of people are saying, well, Chimaev is a bigger guy than Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland fought at 185, majority of his UFC career, and before that in the amateurs. So Kevin Holland, even though he doesn't look that big, he's a natural. He's a natural. He carries his weight well. So I don't think the problem is that Chimaev is bigger than him. I just think he just struggles with wrestlers. We've seen that. And I think Chimaev is going to wrestle the shit out of Kevin Holland for 3 rounds.
It's a 5-round fight.
I know. 3 rounds, I think Chimaev is going to wrestle the shit out of him. The last 2 rounds, I think we're going to see Chimaev start to gas, and he's not going to look that great. I think Kevin Holland's going to have success, but I think at the end of the day, it's going to go all 5, and I think the first 3 rounds is going to get Chimaev the win. I don't see Chimaev finishing Kevin Holland. I don't really see Holland finishing Chimaev, even though I think Holland has the better striking and I think he has one-punch knockout power. But I just think in the beginning, Chimaev's not even going to take the chance to stand with Holland, because since Holland has a kung fu stance, it's very wide, it's very open for wrestlers. He's just going to go for that takedown right away, and we're going to see him. That's what I think is going to happen. But yeah, anyways, I'm excited for this, man. I think it's going to be a good time.
The same thing he was going to do with Nate Diaz, though. So you feel like the game plan is similar?
Yeah, it's going to be the exact same thing, but he's going to have to be more careful because Nate Diaz doesn't have the one-punch knockout power that Kevin Holland does. So I think Chimaev is going to actually be. I think Chimaev would have been a lot more open to standing with Nate Diaz than he will be with Kevin Holland. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like Chimaev would have, he kind of felt out Nate Diaz. He would have, kind of stood in the pocket with Nate Diaz. I even think Chimaev would have looked to try and knock out Nate Diaz. Where in comparison with Kevin Holland, I think he'll stand with them a little bit, but I think as soon as he feels the power, I think he's gonna look for a takedown, and he's probably gonna utilize his wrestling for the first 3 rounds where he's the freshest. Also, there's a rumor going around that apparently Khamzat Chimaev is dealing with an injury. I don't know how true that is. Supposedly he's dealing with a foot or an ankle injury. So that's been floating around.
If you guys just came into the chat, I'm gonna cut you off. Go ahead, like and subscribe, man. Show us some love, baby. We here. We giving y'all the good content, man. We giving y'all no BS, man. All good breakdown, all good information. Go ahead, show us some love if y'all can, man. Please.
Yeah, if you're not part of the family, man, be part of the family. Right now, we watching the second fight of the main card, Aldana versus Chizion. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, the girl in the black, she keep like trying to like get her in an arm bar.
Hold on, my allergies acting a little. Sorry, y'all, but yeah, so it's the second fight of the main card. Did you happen to see the results of the first fight, Johnny Walker and Kutalaba?
Yeah, he submitted him.
First round. I didn't expect that. I want to be honest with you. I thought Walker was going to be sent into the shadow realm again. I'm so used to that man like doing good, and then he just. Do you remember when he was on his come up?
And yeah, bro, he was knocking out everybody,
John Jones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they was like, yeah, Johnny Walker's a big boy. Nobody wants to be in there with him. And 6'6". Then who beat him again? He got knocked out by
Corey Anderson. That's when everyone was like, yeah, hold on now, nigga. This is a hype trade because Corey Anderson respected Corey Anderson. He's in Bellator now doing his thing. But you know what I'm saying? Corey Anderson was a guy who like he was always a top 5, top 8 light heavyweight. Always had good showcasings, but he wasn't really we want to say that elite level just yet. He was very close to it though. He was on his way. But when he did, and then also too, Corey Anderson doesn't knock people out. So when he knocked out Johnny Walker, everyone was like, "Oh, what?"
I remember before that fight, I was asking you. I don't know if we went live about it. I'm like, "What do you think Johnny Walker?" He's like, "I don't know. He's a big boy. He might knock out Corey Anderson." When he knocked him out, you were like, "Oh!" I mean, we was turned. That was crazy.
Because I don't remember the last time Corey Anderson had knocked someone out before that.
That's why you was saying, you was like, I think Johnny Walker's just a little bit too big. He's too aggressive. I think, he going to get him out of there quick.
But that's also why, like this might be changing the gears just a little bit, but not too much. But I also think that's why now, when it comes to like a UFC and Dana, they've always tried to position themselves as powerful as they can when it comes to the last fight on the UFC's contract. UFC's fighters contract. But I think even now it's more prevalent because they're seeing that there's more options for these fighters to go to, make just as much money, be just as big, have their names out there. So they're trying to do a power position where it's like, okay, we can't be as reckless as like we did with Corey Anderson. Anderson knocked out a guy, Johnny Walker, we say, who can beat John Jones. That was his last fight of his, of his contract. We want to re-sign him, but Bellator offers him, a whole bunch of money, and now he's with Bellator. And if you real follower of MMA, you're always going to think about that when it comes to Walker. I'm not saying that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm just like, that's something that's going to be in your head. So I think that's why we're seeing with like Nate Diaz, they tried to force the Chimaev fight, but I don't know. It's just so weird because I'm like, let me ask you this then. Do you think they would prefer Nate Diaz versus Chimaev, or do they prefer Nate Diaz versus, Tony Ferguson?
To be real with you, they would want Nate Diaz on Chimaev's record, but I don't know, bro. I think the fight was right? Yeah, I think the fight was unnecessary to begin with.
And see, that's where it's a hard one because it's like I do think they want him to fight Chimaev because they do want him on Chimaev's record, right? But I also think they understand, like, well, we built this organization on having the best fight the best, and we're basically making ourselves look as if we're really trying to set it up where, we make Nate look bad. Like we're even the casual fans see that, where it's like, we're all rooting for Nate because we hope he can pull it off. And it's like, you don't want to go into watching a competitive high-level fight thinking that. You know what I'm saying? So it also is a positive for the Tony Ferguson side because now you have two legends of the sports fighting each other. And not only is it a 50-50 fight, but now you're just, everyone who's a fan of Tony Ferguson is probably a fan of Nate. Everyone's a fan of Nate, probably a fan of Tony Ferguson. So you just got this. It's just a win-win situation for this. Doesn't matter who loses, who wins. It's just a win-win situation. So yeah, it's kind of hard to decipher business side. What's the best, in the long run? Yeah, probably Chimaev beating Nate Diaz probably would somewhat help. But how much did, Leon Edwards beating Nate Diaz help him? I don't know. It's a weird situation.
And got him that title fight.
To an extent, yeah, it did. But I think things it was like a revolving door also when it comes to Leon Edwards because
he had
because
he already beat Kobe twice. So
yeah, who's been gonna
beat
fight?
Robert Whitaker twice. He beat everybody twice. So it was like
So it's like it just I don't know. This is a weird situation. I never seen this. As long as I've been watching MMA, it doesn't matter what organization. This is the first time I've ever seen
a whole fight get jumbled like that on me.
Yeah, off of a fighter missing weight, and then not only that, but all of a sudden they made the perfect matchups where they can just be like, well, let me just offer this guy a little bit more of a bag to fight this guy. We'll switch it, and then, hey, we have a new card, but it's the same fighters. They're just fighting different. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen that. That's
interesting. Unfair to me for certain fighters because that's like you like, hey, champ, hypothetically speaking, say if I got a 10-day with the Lakers or something. It's like, okay, you got to play the Brooklyn Nets, you got to play Kyrie tomorrow. And then the NBA is like, instead of y'all playing the Nets, y'all gonna be playing the New York Knicks now. Like, huh? Like I prepped all week for Kyrie, and now I gotta go guard Jalen Brunson. Like, that's two different stylistic matchups. You got one that's gonna try to go get 50 on you, and then you got another one that's gonna play very solid and do his job.
I know it's a different switch. I know, Zen, but let me just offer you a little bit more money, and you know what I'm saying? We're good, right?
That might be a bad analogy, but just the matchup I meant. Like you're studying.
No, I'm saying
all
that
week.
is good. No, that's a good analogy. But basically, what they'll do is they're saying, I know it's basically what they did in this particular situation. If we're gonna use your analogy, they basically went to you're saying like, yo, like I was prepared for this guard. Now you're telling me I need to be prepared for this guard and only have a day to get ready. Well, let me give you a little bit more money. What if I give you a little bit more money? You good with that? Well, how much more money are we talking about? Let's negotiate. As soon as they hear you say that, as soon as you say, well, how much more money are we talking about? Oh, I got him. He gonna do it. And when you look at this card, it's like, of all the fighters on this card, who's gonna say, no, I don't want this fight?
Because think about it. If you've been waiting this whole time, you like, I got bills, I got this, I got wives, I got trainers. Like, I can't be like, no, I'm not gonna fight. I need this bread. So give me more money so I can keep more money.
And think about this too. This is what we haven't talked about as well. Every single fighter on this main card is not a pay-per-view star other than Nate. So every single person other than Tony first. I'm sorry, Tony. I love you. That was disrespectful. But at a time,
bigger than Nate.
Yeah, you're not even close. But legend status when it comes to the hardcore MMA fans, yeah, you are right there with Nate. But the casuals come into play too. You don't have as many casual fans as Nate. But basically, what I'm saying is, majority of these guys on these main card, they aren't pay-per-view stars, or if they're even offered a pay-per-view main card fight, they're all in, right? So them being able to be on this card and have this exposure is astronomical. So Daniel Rodriguez, Legion Lee, Kevin Holland, and I know Johnny Walker.
Wasn't two of the fights are catchweights too? Before,
two of them are now catchweight. Beforehand, because it was the chick got finished. I wasn't watching it. Oh my God, what happened? I just see her holding her stomach on the floor. What happened?
Oh,
what happened? Why is that her stomach she's holding? What happened? Or she's holding her crotch?
I don't know. She must have did something to her. I didn't see it, to be real with you.
Was it a finish? What's going on? What happened? She
took her to the ground, and then I don't know what happened afterwards. She must have kicked her in her thing.
Oh, they're calling. Yeah, it does look like they're trying to say it's a illegal blow.
It's crazy because that lady was winning the whole fight in the black. Let's see.
Yeah, I need to see what happened. I'm like, what happened? My bad, y'all. We're trying to see what. Oh, she faked. What happened?
Oh, she got hit in her ribs. Oh,
that's a finish then. That's a finish.
Yeah. Oh, she broke her ribs.
Dude, I have never seen a finish like that in my life. She was on her back and she kicked up, and it looked like she might have broke her ribs.
She broke that lady ribs.
Man, that's a bad.
That's not an illegal kick, right?
Say that again.
Those aren't illegal kicks, right?
Those are legal. Yeah, those are legal.
Yeah, those are legal. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be a TKO finish. I think she hit him right in the liver shot. What a weird finish, yo.
That was crazy. Hey, yo, drop a like, subscribe right now, man. Show us some love, man. We got a lot of people up in this, man. We going in for the long haul. Show us some love, baby.
That's actually impressive. I never thought I would see a finish like that. So anybody who may not be watching the pay-per-view card, this is my first time seeing it. She was on her back, kicked up at her opponent. It so happened her opponent was standing up. It so happened to land it, on this side of her stomach, and it hurt her so much she grabbed her stomach, went down, and she was done. It was a TKO or KO, however the fuck you want to call it. That was wow.
That was big time. She was gonna win the fight regardless, but that's good right there. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that fight low key was boring, but that right there that makes the card like out of that. Sorry, y'all.
I'll say this: I'm not even trying to be sexist. Most women fights are usually boring, depending on what names we're talking about. Valentina Shevchenko, always good. Amanda Nunes, always good. Rose has her times here and there. Joanna back in the day when she was fighting, she always
was cold.
Fire fights. Joanna, people don't give Joanna enough credit. Joanna never had a whack fight.
No, she always was either piecing somebody up or they was going back and forth.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm like there is female fighters that I love.
Rose,
I love
she called too.
I said Rose, but I said Rose is kind of hit or miss. Andrade, Jessica Andrade, she
Pina too. I get Pina her love. Pina cold, but
Pina do her thing. So
that boy Sniper's gonna come back like, yeah, Z, you on the train, boy.
In the original one that I had started the live, Sniper was there. He says he's gonna come back for the Kevin Holland Chimaev fight, so we're gonna see him in this thing. But so basically, anyways, what I was saying is like most, female fights, that's the names we didn't mention, they're kind of boring. But this one I wasn't watching it at all, but I'm kind of mad I didn't watch it. I wish I would have watched it because that's a historical finish right there. I've never seen that
before, and we've watched a lot of somebody's got kicked into their face and got knocked out. Yeah. But I've never seen somebody get hit in their ribs and fold up
but laying on the bottom. Like, how much power can you generate?
I know that's crazy.
It almost looked like it was the toes that kind of hit the. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even the full heel.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It looked like it was like some of the toe. Yeah, a little bit of the But salute to you, Danny McKinney. Hopefully, I'm saying the name right. Appreciate you, man. Don't blink me. Absolutely, man. We appreciate you, dog. Hit the like button, subscribe if you ain't part of the family. This is what we always on, man. So appreciate you, man. Way slow, but way real. Yeah, they do be on the slow side, but they have a good time. So I don't be mad at it in no type of way. So next fight. This is the fight we all, what I'm saying. This is the fight I'm very interested in. Li Jingliang versus Daniel Rodriguez. Daniel Rodriguez, heavy hands, great boxer, changed his life, went through a whole lot to get to where he was. Basically said that MMA, saved his life when it comes to Daniel Rodriguez. Jingliang Li from China, absolute savage, heavy hands. If you guys remember, he was on a winning streak until he fought Chimaev, and Chimaev, ended up finishing him in that first round. Obviously, it was him taking him down and submitting him. After that, Li Jingliang came back, had a knockout victory, hell of a fight. So this is going to be very interesting. Another thing that's going to come to this fight too that a lot of people were talking about. By the way, Li Jingliang gained a lot of fans from the embeddeds, etc. So a lot of people are for Li Jingliang right now. They're like, man, I'm rocking with him. So a lot of people feel like it's not fair that Li is fighting Daniel Rodriguez because Daniel Rodriguez already had a catch weight bout with Kevin Holland. So we're basically talking about a guy in Li Jingliang who cut weight to 170, fighting against a guy in Daniel Rodriguez who only had to cut weight to 180. Okay. Now, I don't know if any of you guys saw it. And you probably didn't, but if you did, salute to you. I might drop some clips for you another day. But yesterday, what I talked about for Li Jingliang versus Daniel Rodriguez is, I know a lot of people want to put a lot of emphasis on the weight, right? But if it is true that the fact that Daniel Rodriguez couldn't make the weight because he was coming off an injury and it was last minute, I tend to favor a guy like Li Jingliang because weight wouldn't necessarily matter in this sense, because we're talking about a guy in Li Jingliang who absolutely conditioned himself, trained his ass off, and he's in peak condition against a guy in Daniel Rodriguez who isn't. All he has is a weight advantage. And I'm not talking about skill for skill. I'm just talking about the situation. So that's why I'm one of those guys who say, if I was part of Li Jingliang's fight, team, and they were like, hey, do you want the Daniel Rodriguez fight? Oh, he weighs 10 more pounds. And a lot of people are like, don't take that. That's unfair. I would take it in a heartbeat because in my opinion, I'd be like, well, Rodriguez ain't in shape the way you are, Lee. So if you catch him on that chin, he ain't gonna be able to take it. Whereas, or if you take him into them deep waters, he ain't gonna be able to. So that's my personal opinion. I might be wrong. Danny, I agree. Also want to say love it. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, yeah, man. If y'all got anything to say, man, drop it in the chat, man. Come on, man. We want to hear what y'all got to say. I think he rocks too. Yeah, Ling J Ling. I'm a fan of Lee. I didn't know that much about him, but after watching those embedded episodes, you know what I'm saying? He is definitely he's a pillar of the community when it comes to the MMA side of the game. I love Daniel Rodriguez too, because he's one of those guys where it's like, okay, he came, he changed his entire life due to MMA. Like, I love those type of stories. You feel me? But Lee Jane Lee, he's like a true martial artist. I love it, man. Lee rocks. Yeah, I'm a big fan, man. Lee, cool. Love you. Appreciate you, Danny. Anybody else up in here, man? Drop it in the comments, man. At some point too, especially because we're gonna go all the way to the last fight after the last fight happens, and we do our recap and we talk about everything that happens. I'm gonna, depending on what I'm saying, how many of y'all in here, I'm gonna drop a link in there and see if anyone want to come up in here and speak your mind on what's going on. So y'all rock with us to the end, man. Y'all gonna have y'all chance to put your input in, man. As long as y'all ain't scared. Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev. Y'all know that's coming up. I'm not sure which weekend that is, but it's coming up soon. I think it's in Saudi Arabia. They're trying to play my man Charles Oliveira, the true champion. They want Makhachev to take the belt so bad, bro.
It's crazy because Charles Oliveira is a beast. He's a beast, dog.
Shows you how good Kevin Lee is. Niggas want to clown on Kevin Lee. He lost to Charles Oliveira. Y'all want to cut him because y'all was like, Charles Oliveira ain't that good. Nigga lost to only the champions, really, bro.
Kevin Lee was a beast. I'll never forget when we was watching, and then he had we was like, it's in, it's not in, it's in, it's not in, it's in. Ah! We just got turned. I think I still got it on my phone, dog.
That's the Chiesa fight. I already know what you're talking about. That's the Michael Chiesa fight.
Chiesa fight was crazy, dog.
Yeah. Kevin Lee, man. He dealt with some injuries, though, man. Dealt with some injuries.
That was his Kevin Lee?
Yeah.
And he had that staph infection that one fight and messed him up.
I think if he wouldn't have had the staph infection, he would have beat Tony. But Tony's a goddamn legend. I love this card so much. So this is what I'm going to say right now. We're already 2 fights in. We had 2 finishes. Johnny Walker finished it in the first round. Submitted Ian Kutalaba. I didn't expect that. Rear naked choke. Beautiful. And then we had the second fight. Irene got the win. Literally laying on her back. Kicked her in the stomach. Bow. Ooh, got the TKO. So we're already on. Huh?
My bad. You see Michael Chandler supposed to fight Dustin Poirier?
Is that a separate card or is that on the
UFC 281?
Oh, I think that's on the Charles Oliveira card, huh?
That's gonna be fire then.
Shit. Who you got on that one?
Dustin.
I got Dustin too. I think Michael Chandler is gonna land some big shots, but Dustin Poirier, man,
that boy got dynamite in them hands, boy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a fight though. It looks like a hell of a card too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But the way this card is going, it's looking like we having finishes on finishes on finishes. You can't start off first round.
All 20 people up in here, man. Like and subscribe, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, Luke. Like and subscribe, dog. Be a part of the family, man. Show us some love. You know what I'm saying? We here for the long haul. Go ahead, Flu. Finish your point.
So I'm like, we've had finishes the first 2 fights. This next fight, we literally have Li Jingliang with power in both hands. He likes to stand. He doesn't like to take anyone down. Versus Daniel Rodriguez likes to stand. Doesn't want to take anyone down. So we're probably going to get a finish in this one too. It's almost impossible to say that that's not going to happen. And then right after that, guess what we got next? We got Kevin Holland versus the one and only Khamzat.
Is it fair to say that all fights are going to be finishes?
I think it's fair. I think the only one that may not be a finish is going to be Chimaev versus Holland. I think that's the one potential where we think is going to be absolutely fireworks. And then there's a possibility. Like I said,
what if Kevin Holland knocks out Chimaev?
Nigga, we finna clip the shit out that boy. You don't know how happy I'm gonna be. I want Holland to win so bad, but I just think he's just being set up. Like they're really trying to build my man Chimaev. Either way, if you would have fought Nate Diaz or Holland, those are both 2 great names to have on your resume. Either one, like Chimaev is like basically he's in a win-win situation.
You know who Chimaev's best friend is? Seems like now.
Yeah, Darren too.
Ain't that weird? That's so random. I've never seen them hang out till recent. And Darren Till's big lipped up. I'm like, Darren. Respect to my boy Tyron. He ended your whole everything.
Hype train, everything. And then Jorge Masvidal kind of submitted at that too, man. Like,
man, knocked your ass out. So, I think Darren Till still has somewhat potential, but it's just like he talked too much. And
Till's one of those guys when I look at combat sports, it's like, yeah, he's still young. He's only fucking 28 or 29 years old, but he's like in MMA years, I'm like, dog, you like 39, bro. Because I'm like, you were injury prone. You really don't take care of your body like that. You always
miss weight multiple times.
Yeah, always look kind of out of shape. Like, you don't take care of yourself, man. It's cool. Like, it is what it is. Not everybody's, is in the same mindset when it comes to longevity. You weren't. And I don't blame you for that, because the UFC pushed you up because they was trying to find that next Conor McGregor at that time. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't realize, well, damn, what you see now is like, well, let me just let the fighters be the fighters, and they're going to be superstars regardless. We don't have to look for the Conors, because, if you're not long-term, I'm not going to say MMA fans, but UFC fans, there was a point when Conor carried everything. And then when Conor kind of started, getting, well, not necessarily getting out of the game, but started, focusing on other revenues, it seemed like UFC was doing everything they can to find another Conor. I got to find another Conor. Where now it's totally opposite, where they're just like, let us build our own superstars. You don't have to be flashy. You don't have to talk a lot. Just let me put you against the right person and put you, in the right spotlight. And most likely we're going to have, somebody that everyone loves, i.e. Israel Adesanya, Kamaru.
What's crazy is, and I like Conor. Of course, I feel like he's fell off, but we all know why. Well, we know why his focus hasn't been strictly invested into what it was, because my boy Floyd Money Mayweather came and saved the day. You know what I'm saying? He gave that man one of the craziest paydays any other athlete in this world could only imagine. For 36 minutes? No, it was less than that, because he got finished in the 9th or 10th round. Yeah, so it was less than that. 30 minutes?
About 30 minutes, really. 30 minutes, biggest payday of his life.
So,
and let's think about that. I'm like, he probably ate from that like 6-7 months after, because he probably didn't get the pay-per-view points and shit until like 6 to 7, 10 months after.
He had his whiskey. Was it his whiskey?
Yeah, he had the whiskey. Sold that.
He sold that.
Money from that.
So Conor made a lot of good business moves.
He's gonna be in a big movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. So
I did see that. I want to talk to you about that. That's crazy. I saw that. But my point I wanted to make is, they try to make Darren Till into Conor, but Conor, and we all can agree, was never out of shape. Even now, he's not out of shape. He might sometimes, like when he fought against Nate's cardio was just better. It wasn't like his was weak, but it's just like the punches that he usually threw and got people out of there quick. Nate, like, what's up?
And both fights were at 170, correct? Or was the first fight at 155? Yes, that was his first time too. Conor being at 170,
going up. You know what I'm saying? And he took a guy in Nate that, like I said, his cardio is crazy, and he thrives off getting hit. Some people don't like getting hit. Nate gets hit, and it seemed like he get better. I don't know. He got that weird psychological thing going on in his brain. So it's like for Conor, prior to those fights, he was always in shape. And so when he talks shit, his craziness, and then how he lined up his left hand, Flu broke down Conor back in the day. I don't know if y'all gonna really go back into the Rolodex of videos, but he broke it down, how the left hand, how he lines it up, how he sets everything up. He was like, even how he got Jose Aldo, it was all beautiful. He's just his timing and everything. And he's like, once he fought Floyd and he came back, he said he never really got that timing back.
Did you see what?
Yeah, that is fighting tonight.
You lying, bro. What?
No, I promise you that is happening tonight, because the dude, this one dude that's a big YouTuber that I'll be playing with, he said that they fighting.
Is it that McBroom Gibbs shit?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
bro. That's tonight. Because Nick Young was supposed to fight Blueface.
Yeah, and
Blueface, he dropped out. He couldn't get his pro boxing card, pro boxing license.
He hit that girl.
It's fucked up. Blueface was finna knock Nick Young out. Did you see the? Hey, look, I saw Nick Young's pad work. Did you see it?
Yeah, it's crazy. I tell you that because the dude, I told you he's like big on YouTube. He said that he's like, I saw Nick Young. He's like, he was tired doing the boxing miss. He's like, dang, I thought you was taking this serious. You look crazy. That's what he was trying to.
When has Nick Young ever taken anything serious? Other than the fact the first 8 years of his NBA career, after that he didn't give a fuck. That nigga, man, when I saw his weigh-ins, that nigga came in looking flabby than a motherfucker. But appreciate you, Danny, man. Appreciate you. Hop back in later, man, if you want to, man.
But yeah, it's crazy because he might fight Nick Young, I guess. But I don't think that should happen, bro. The dude I'm talking about is like 5'8", bro. And Nick Young is 6'7". He shouldn't do that. And they
Who
say
Nick
they want
Young's
to fight
fighting?
at
No.
yeah.
I saw the dude he's fighting. The dude was about like 6'4".
No, I'm talking about the replacement that they want.
Yeah, the replacement.
Afterwards.
No, the replacement. They weighed in. I saw the weight. He's about 6'4". He's a big.
Oh, okay.
He's a big dude.
Okay.
He's probably honestly, if he touches Nick Young, I think he's gonna get knocked out. All right. So real quick. Oh, by the way. No, I'm not gonna say I'm leaving that alone. But anyways, we got Daniel Rodriguez versus Lin Jingliang about to happen. I promise you guys this. Actually, I'm not gonna promise, but there's a deep down feeling where I think this fight might be quick, man. I think someone's finna catch them hands, man. I think someone's finna catch them hands. It's gonna be nasty. Also, let's talk about it. If you are watching whichever card that is, or whatever the case may be, let me know. I might want to switch over to that just to see how Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson looks in the ring. God, boxing has gotten so weird in the last 5 years. When have I ever thought I would
ever see them two fight?
Bro, Adrian Peterson is a fucking legend, dog.
A legend.
Why are you
Man
doing
got what,
this?
13,000 rushing yards or 14,000 rushing yards. Had the craziest comeback damn near in NFL history off that ACL.
Why is he doing this? It doesn't matter. I guess you want to be competitive, but doesn't he still have it? Can he still be in the league if he wants?
Bro,
or no?
That man was barely getting touches, dog. He hung that up. Le'Veon should still be in the league.
Well,
that's
Le'Veon,
who should still.
He was a head case. That's why nobody wanted to fuck with him.
It's crazy because he really did decline them Steelers money, and I bet he looked back on it like, God dang it,
I fucked up. He thought he took that contract with the Jets and he thought he was gonna be on point. I'm like, nigga, when's the last time you ever heard anybody?
Like AB did right. Like, AB did all that stuff. Said I didn't want to come back. Got that bag from the Raiders, and then he started tripping, and still got.
That's a good point. That nigga got the bag first, and then he started being like,
he started tripping. Got his feet burnt up in the crowd chamber. I'm like, didn't they like advise you before you got in there that that would happen to your feet?
That's funny. Oh, that's crazy. That when I seen that shit, I was like, how do you not know that, man? Like, nigga, they gonna give you a multi-millionaire. They gonna let you know ahead of time all the things that you need to do to make sure that, you know what I'm saying,
what you need to wear, what type of shoes you need to wear. Like, yeah, bro.
They don't want that lawsuit,
bro. He did it on purpose.
But we got Lin Jingliang versus Rodriguez happening right now. Like I said,
it's fireworks already. Rodriguez is hitting him with that left hand, that counter left every time.
The thing about I will say when it comes to Lin Jingliang, his boxing is nowhere near as crisp or as tight as Daniel Rodriguez. His boxing is, if he wanted to go into pro boxing, I think he could. But I do think Lin Jingliang has more power. That's my personal opinion. I think Lin Jingliang has the power aspect. But like, y'all know boxing, baby. If you got the power, you got to be able to land. And if someone has better skills than you when it comes to the boxing side of the game, it's gonna be hard to land that thing. So I'm really hoping that Lin Jingliang has a good showing here. I don't know, man. Daniel Rodriguez might be able to get this one. I don't think it has nothing to do with the weight. I'm watching the fight. Nick Young fighting someone else. Let me know how that goes. Y'all know I'm bankrupt on G. That's funny. Get that fire stick. The fire stick is still out there doing his thing. Hey, he won, but Jesus wins all day. Man.
You heard Dub ringside tell you he got that joint.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I'm watching UFC right now. They didn't start yet. Rodriguez and I. Yet Rodriguez, and I don't know who Lin Jingliang is. Lin Jingliang is a beast. Power. Yeah, it's hard to know me, but Rodriguez got this. So Daddy has Rodriguez for the win.
Knocked him out.
Daniel Rodriguez or Daniel? Excuse me, Daniel Rodriguez.
No, Lin Jingliang. Somebody
hasn't been knocked out, but remember, we watched the card where he fought Khamzat Chimaev, and he submitted him in the first round. But he had a fight after that, Lin Jingliang, and he knocked out his opponent. He was actually on I think it was like a 3 or 4 fight win streak. He was just knocking everybody out, dude. How you feel about this particular fight right now? It's pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah. I think Rodriguez definitely. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I see a lot of leg kicks, a lot of setups, a lot of stuff that's going to lead into maybe a second, third round KO because they're not going to the ground. They're not even looking for it.
Yeah, they're not. Neither of them are. I'll say this. Lee's going to have to be careful throwing out that right hand, man. He just kind of just leaves it lingering. I'm pretty sure Rodriguez is looking for the counter off of that.
He's trying to kick him in the head, man.
So so I'm happy you said that. So seeing that Lin Jingliang is throwing that right and he's kind of wavering and leaving it out and coming like this, he's either looking for that head kick or he's probably going to end up looking for that straight left hand right down the middle or maybe an overhand. So John
You know,
Lee's got
one
to
of
be
the
careful.
craziest leg kicks I've seen, and I've seen a lot of crazy ones. It's still that DC with John Jones, man. He timed that shit so perfect, bro. That shit was crazy.
Well, shit, someone argue, man. Leon Edwards had a little bit more of a beautiful one. You know, Edward, if you watch it, because I watched that a million times, Edward usually he literally used the same setup as John Jones did with DC. It's just Edwards didn't use the teep kick to the knee. Like John Jones, he used that teep kick to the knee to distract or manipulate DC. Edwards, on the other hand, he was using just a leg kick or a body kick to kind of distract Usman to think that's what's going to come next.
Facts.
Oh, Lee over here got the hands down. I'm gonna be interested to see when this goes to the second and third round. You're a little bit ahead of me, so I wonder who was that. Rodriguez landed or Lee?
Rodriguez. I don't know what Lee did.
Oh, yeah, okay. But remember what I said too. The difference is Lee has one punch knockout power. Rodriguez doesn't necessarily. I haven't seen that. He has to kind of come on, put them together.
Multiple strikes,
yeah. Okay, so I just think these guys are nuts. Absolutely, man. That's why we love watching this shit. Vision Hawk 768 in the building. Salute to you, brother. What's up, dog? Shout out to all my homies on the East Coast, keeping it real always, man. Little Hot 69. I appreciate you being up in here, brother. And I also appreciate you support the channel always, man. Good to see you in the live, man. I don't think I've ever. You have been in the live a couple times. My bad, Vision Hot. Lee is cool. Yeah, I love Lee, man. Yeah, nothing but love for the Asian community, man. No hate here. That's what I'm watching it on. I watch everything on that. I don't even have cable Wi-Fi. Fire Sticks gets everything. Rodriguez is in trouble right now. How do you have how can you use Fire Stick without Wi-Fi? That's possible?
You asking the wrong dog. I don't got that.
Me. I didn't know that. I thought you needed that Wi-Fi for everything. This is what I'm gonna say right now, and this is what I think is gonna be the downfall when it comes to Rodriguez, respectfully, right? No disrespect when it comes to my guy, but respectfully, I think the problem is going to come down to his conditioning. And this is what I've been talking about. The first round's over. I'm going to give that first round. I'm probably going to lean toward. It's a hard one to judge. I think I'll lean toward Rodriguez having the better first round just because I feel like he landed the more significant shots. The thing about him landing those more significant shots, I don't think it really did anything to Lee to make him feel as if he's, in a position where he needs to be scared or back up. I already see, during the corner, they're giving the ice, all that stuff. I see a bloody lip on Rodriguez. So Lee's power is there. So if I'm Lee, I'm going to come forward just a little bit more. I'm going to try and pressure him, and I'm going to see if Daniel Rodriguez could really take the power. First round, though, I will slightly edge it to Rodriguez just because I feel like he landed the more significant shots. But I do think Lee is in a good position where there's a possibility he's going to land something that might have Rodriguez back up a little bit. Because I'm very interested to see how Rodriguez's conditioning is going to hold up with him fighting that catchweight.
You see DC has his own show with Ryan Clark?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. They
had that because originally he had a show with Early Hawani. Hawani ended up leaving ESPN, and then they did it with Ryan Clark.
That's the dude that was on the that podcast with Michael Beasley, right?
Yeah, that's the Pivot podcast, one of the hosts.
Come to my house, dog.
Vision Hawk. I'm the same way. I don't want Chimaev to win at all, but especially since I'm a very, very big Holland fan. And, Zen's one that can support this. What I'm about to say is, I have my favorite fighters. Most of my favorite fighters, they're on their way to retirement. So, a lot of these new fighters, I'm not really just like, oh, I'm a big fan. Kevin Holland's one of those guys where it's like, he's kind of making me lean in to be like, when I watch his fights, I'm like, come on. So I really want Holland to win, but he's in for a tough time when it comes to Chimaev, man.
It's crazy because I think Flu's only relatively in his prime still fighter is Izzy. And he was on Izzy before Izzy even blew up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I still have the thing about Izzy is I still love him, but I've changed a little bit in how much I do enjoy him because he's changed himself. Not in the sense of who he is. Now. Yeah, just how he fights. He used to be very aggressive. He used to really implement things, and I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the champ, stay the champ, whatever works best for you. But the probably the last 3 to 4 fights, man, it really, in my personal opinion, after the Gastelum fight, it was almost like he changed how he approached fights. It's almost like he told himself, I never want to be in that position again. So after that happened, I wasn't really impressed by any fight that he had. When I say impressed, obviously I'm a casual motherfucker saying some shit like that. But I just remember what he was doing on his way up to get to where he was.
He was different.
The Gastelum fight, I remember that. He was willing to stand in the pocket. Now
after the Robert Whittaker fight, bro, he ain't fought like that since.
And
all
was
his fights have
crazy.
been boring.
But can I say this? I don't even think it. I think so. He had the Gastelum fight, right? But I even think with the Whittaker fight, he didn't even. It would have been another boring fight. Robert Whittaker made that interesting because he was being so goddamn aggressive, and he put himself in that position. I think if Whittaker would have kind of backed up, laid off, it would have been similar to how the second fight went. But you never know. Vision Hawk said he missed weight on purpose. Yeah, he did. Danny agreed with it. Khamzat was cheated. Oh, he said was cheated. Explain. I think he meant he did cheat. I think that's what he meant. He knew Nate Diaz would be a problem. I don't think he missed weight because he knew Nate Diaz was a problem. I honestly think, man, they had some shit lined up and they agreed to something with the UFC. I think the UFC changed their plans last minute. Also, too, let's think about this. Maybe the numbers weren't tracking as good as they wanted to. Excuse me. And they were like, because I bet you this is going to be one of the biggest pay-per-views ever because of all this shit. Because I'm mad hyped for this, but, watching the Lee versus Daniel Rodriguez fight, I'm like, damn, this shit is starting to be a little bit of a disappointment. I think it was going to be like this. Let's talk about it. I had Lee winning the first. Okay, I had Rodriguez slightly winning the first, so it can be either way, though. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, we'll see. I'll say this: Rodriguez looks, compared to what I'm used to watching him and seeing, he looks slow, man. He looks slow. He's not letting his combinations go off. I actually think if Kevin Holland would have fought Rodriguez, Kevin Holland would have beat him pretty easily. Rodriguez does not look in the usual form I'm used to seeing him. He just looks slow, and seeing him doing these counters with one punch counters, he doesn't do that, man. Rodriguez lets his hands go, man. He puts his combinations together very beautiful. So.
It go back to what you were saying though. Maybe he's respecting the power, the one punch knockout power. So he's like, if I get to throwing punches and then he slipped one and he hit me with some bow.
That's a good point. I was gonna say maybe what they were saying about him coming off an injury, and not being prepared or ready. Maybe that is true, but I think it is a mixture of both of what you're saying. I think it's one a little bit. You guys can see that, he's not in the greatest shape, but I think also too. Li Jingliang's power, he's respecting it. And I got Li Jingliang definitely winning the second round pretty easily. Every time Rodriguez gets hits, man, he goes backwards. Yeah. And I only seen Rodriguez really throw out maybe like a leg kick and a jab. He seems very wary of what Lee can throw, huh?
I agree.
Solid fight, though. I'm not mad at it. Salute to the people. Say, you guys get this. Salute to you, man.
Hey, what happened to the Shields fight, man? Why did it get postponed? Do you know?
I don't know the reason why it got postponed, but it did get pushed to October, which is weird. It's going to be on the same night as Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius and David Haney versus George Kambosos too. So I don't.
Yeah, that's a big day.
But it doesn't make any sense to me why you would push it to that time, unless Shields versus Marshall was going to happen before both of these fights. But why would you put them in direct competition? It doesn't make much sense to me.
Because Wilder's going to be late at night.
Yeah, Devin Haney versus George Kambosos is going to be late at night as well.
It is?
Now, yeah, just like the last one. Even though it's in Australia. Remember, they made it for Sunday, but because they made it for Sunday, we would be able to watch it Saturday night.
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody in the chat right now, man, drop a like, comment, subscribe, man. We got a lot of people in the chat, man. Show us some love, man. We here.
Hit that like button, y'all. Don't be scared, man. Show some love. Salute to Danny. Vision High. It was postponed to pay respects for the Queen's Pat. That's right. Okay, you're right. Okay. Still though, why choose the same day as two other big boxing events?
That's crazy. I forgot she died.
It just happened a couple days ago.
Mad that I said that, but I really did.
They might be like, just respect. It just happened a couple days ago, though. It didn't happen too long ago. I'll say this, guys. Lee versus Daniel Rodriguez, it's not what I thought it'd be. It's exciting. I'm enjoying it, but I definitely thought it was going to be a lot more hands flying. It's a lot more technical than I expected. But see, this is okay. So this is what I'm going to say. I don't want to jinx the card. But is there a possibility we might be disappointed for the next three fights? Because this is what happens when you put opponents against each other last minute and they haven't prepared for their set opponent. So even though I want to go all out and I want to put them hands out, I don't really know what I'm here for. So I got to be extra careful. So is that what we seeing? Or is that a possibility? Because I didn't even throw that out there.
That's a good point.
But if I prepare for someone completely different, and then 2-3 days, before, I'm like, this is who you got to fight. I accept the contract. Let's make the fight happen. But I'll probably be a lot more cautious when I'm fighting them because I don't know exactly what they can do. I'm trying to fill them out. And it's almost like I see that right now when it comes to Daniel Rodriguez versus Lee, is because I've seen Lee be a lot more aggressive than this. I've seen Rodriguez let his hands go a lot more, but it seems like they're really just. It's like you have two guys who didn't plan for each other and they're filling each other out and they're being careful in what they were seeing. It's a good fight. It's a great fight.
Facts.
Not necessarily what I expected it to be though, huh? So. Me personally, the way I have it scored, I got a 1-1. I had Rodriguez winning the first round. I had Lee winning the second round. Third round so far, I do have Lee winning this. Not by much though. It's a close fight. Anybody saying it's not a close fight, I don't think they're really watching it. Rodriguez jab has been there all night, but I love the way that Lee, he's keeping that left hand low because he's allowing Rodriguez to throw the jab out because he wants to counter with a counter left hook. That's a beautiful thing. But he has to be careful because Rodriguez jab is landing. The countering from Rodriguez is impressive in this third round. I'm not gonna lie to you. The jab is starting. I think Rodriguez is starting to get his timing and his range. Am I wrong? Seems like Lee's starting to kind of just swing for the fences a little bit here. The jab from Rodriguez looks very nice. I don't think they're gonna give it to Rodriguez though for some reason. It might just be me. And right now Lee's staying on his back foot. Rodriguez is coming forward. I think I got Rodriguez edging out this third round so far, guys. How y'all feel? Let me know what how y'all guys got it so far scored. Vision Hawk said 1 month postponed was a bit unnecessary. It's got to be a plan. There's got to be a reason why they chose the same exact date as Devin Haney versus Kambosos 2, as well as Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius. It's got to be a reason. They could have postponed for a week, not a whole month. I feel the same way. Like, why did they choose a whole month? That don't even make sense to me.
I guess they're thinking that they put it on the same card.
Yeah, he is dangerous.
I don't know.
I got R on this. I feel the same way, Danny. I'm kind of leaning toward Rodriguez. As much as I love Lee, I just feel like, he did enough in the first round to get it. And I think this third round, man, he's really outclassing Lee, man. And it's really showing how good of, Rodriguez got hands, man. Dude is his hand, like, he's beautiful hands, man. Understanding of distance. He's not overdoing anything. He's staying behind his jab. He's not putting himself out there to be, countered easily from anything Lee's doing. He's just staying behind the jab. But that's the thing, though, when it comes to MMA, man. Are they going to give Rodriguez credit for staying behind that jab and utilizing it and sticking to his game plan? I hope they do, man. I think the way I'm seeing it, man, I got the first round and the third round going to Rodriguez. I got Lee winning the second.
So unanimous decision?
Yeah. Or majority. Unanimous or majority. Going to Rodriguez.
That jab is hitting him every time.
I'm telling you. I'm like, as the fight goes on, I'm like, that jab is landing, boy. Or they might do it, the way the judge is probably going to see it, they'll probably do a split decision to Rodriguez, most likely.
Have you ever heard Dana say a fighter couldn't cut weight because he was cramping and make it seem like that's an okay reason?
And then on top of that, also add, unlike, 10 to 15 years ago, we have doctors who come in and they tell us like, oh, well, he can't cut weight anymore. So we have to listen to him. Like, oh, what, you won championship now, nigga? Like, I don't remember you ever giving a fuck what a doctor had to say about cutting weight.
Me neither. I remember you used to get mad when they didn't cut weight and let them know that they're going to lose their money.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm like, this is some weird shit to me. All the responses and Dana White, particularly what Dana said, I'm like, man, this shit seems set up to me. Hearing rumors that McGroom versus Gibb only sold 200 tickets. I want to be surprised. No one gave a fuck about that fight. Makes sense. It's a promotional. You got Le'Veon Bell versus
Adrian Peterson.
How would you feel being like Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson? I guess you just want to be there for the competition, right? You already have some money. You're getting paid. But damn, like, that tells you, like, that's why I be telling my people, man. I be telling my dogs. I be telling all the young brothers out there, don't be scared to just get any type of job, my nigga. We all want to look at some of these labs. Oh, they doing this. I don't want to take this job for this. My nigga Adrian Peterson, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest to ever do it. is fighting on a boxing card that ain't no one watching for that bag. Get your money how you can get it, man. Don't be worried about what niggas think about it. As long as the check comes through and it clears, nigga, fuck what another person got something to say about it, man. Tell you. Bag
People out
before
here
bullshit.
weird, man. That's all it is. What's going on? What's he doing? Where's he going? Oh, okay.
Bag before the bullshit. So we about to be at the end of this Lean Jane Lean versus Daniel Rodriguez fight. I'm actually surprised how it ended up going. I thought we was going to have a certified knockout. I was boosting it. I was like, nigga, the first 2 fights we had finishes. So we're going to have it finish this fight. We didn't. It went all 3 rounds. I got Rodriguez. Winning slightly. Who you guys in?
Rodriguez probably won.
Yeah. Who y'all got in the chat, man? Who you think won between Rodriguez and Legion League? Go ahead, drop it. Go ahead. Danny said he thought it was real. He thinks everything was real. Okay, I respect it. I hope Gibb wins, but I think Austin wins. I got Austin winning. I was watching some of the
Freddie Gibbs.
Nigga, that would be funny in the motherfucker if this nigga was in a boxing match. I'd be like, nah.
It's crazy because that 50 Cent ruined my perspective of him. Because every time I look at him, I'm thinking like, does he really have a lazy eye?
Well, we know off of what TV show was he on?
Was it on Power? Yeah, remember he had that lazy eye. He was like, "What you talking about, boy? Huh?
Damn,
what you talking about?"
Keep looking at. He's looking everywhere. No, Anya Stanya Gibb. If you don't remember, he fought Jake Paul on the Logan Paul versus KSI versus 2 undercard way back when.
I do remember that. He knocked him out.
Yeah. So I got McBroom winning. Vision Hawk. See, now I remember Vision Hawk. God damn it. I was like, Vision Hawk been here.
They gave it split decision.
Oh, who they give it to? I wasn't even watching.
Rodriguez.
Oh, so hey, there was yeah. He deserved it though. He won the fight. He could have got majority decision. He could have got unanimous split. He deserved to win. The first and third, in my personal opinion, I think he got that pretty easily. But I remember Vision Hawk now. You came upon us from YouTube boxing, so you're educating us right now. So please let me know if you're watching both of the cards. I want to know who's fighting right now. No, I remember you, Vision Hawk. I remember you now. My bad, bro. But so I know you watching these. So let me know because I probably won't switch over and watch any of those fights. I'm not interested. The only one I would have been interested in is if Blueface was actually fighting Nick Young. I would have watched that. But since that's not happening, let me know about the Adrian Peterson Le'Veon Bell fight. That's some bullshit.
And
but I think
the last fight before Kevin Lee got kicked off, man.
That's right. Kevin Lee did lose to him, huh? Rodriguez. All 3 rounds, though. He didn't get finished or nothing like that.
No.
I appreciate you, Danny. You've been here. You've been typing away. I don't know half of the shit you talking about, but you've been typing away, so I appreciate you for that. You ain't never lost that life. As long as you're alive, you ain't never lost that life. You only lose that life when you're dead, nigga.
When you give up.
Yeah, I remember you, Vision Man. Weirdo World said Trump won. You bringing all the different shit. Unfortunately, not watching both. Watching YouTube clips for updates. Okay, so you're kind of on the same side as us then. It's like I'm focused on the UFC 279, but I am interested in what's going on that YouTube shit. Like I am interested a little bit. I would love to know who won between Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson. And
hey, you know what's really hypocritical? How
keep kicking it off, Danny. You good? Go ahead.
Chimaev got on Paulo Costa for not making weight. And that man goes and messes it by 8 pounds.
Talk about it.
That's very, very hypocritical.
Talk about it. At least he still fought the same opponent. You feel me? He didn't try to be on some bullshit and change joint up. Like, nigga, you got blessed.
I don't know. I don't
calling on that.
I don't know. I don't like Chimaev now, just because at first I thought he was more humble, but now I'm like, you just think you're just a clown. That's why I was like, I respect Holland. He's like, no, man, all these dudes want to show out when the cameras come. When y'all come, oh yeah, they want to rah and talk all this. But with no cameras, they want to come dap you up like you the best, they your best friend.
So, you want to know why I got love for Kevin Holland? Sam, but it did county raised and born, boy.
Let them know, baby.
County, nigga.
That's that California, hey, you heard?
Riverside. So it's like I got nothing but love for Kevin Holland. And like I don't know if you listen to his interviews, but if you hear how he talks and shit, you can kind of get it like, oh, that nigga do sound like he like from like a certain part of San Bernardino County or like Riverside area. Because that nigga has that type of lingo. Yeah. A lot of niggas don't know. I'm like, he got that type of lingo. So I'm like, that's
Right.
another reason why I'm like a big fan of Kevin Holland, because I'm like, he not from where we from, but he from the same county. So it's nothing but love. We got any snipers in the building. He said he was gonna be back for that Chimaev versus Holland fight. We here. Who you want to win for that? It's snipers. Oh, let's talk about it. Said he had it 2-1 for Lee. I didn't see that way. But that's because you gave him the first round. I didn't give Lee the first round.
Yeah, I didn't give him neither.
I thought Lee landed some big shots, but I thought Rodriguez, he kind of pushed the pace. But neither here or there. At the end of the day, I think the third round was telling enough. But I get it. Let's talk about it. He said, I heard the news last night, but can somebody tell me why Diaz is fighting Chimaev? You want to break it down for him? I'm gonna he's you know what
I'm saying? Chimaev
So,
missed weight by 8 pounds. So Dana reconstructed the whole card to make now Ferguson fight Diaz, and then Chimaev was fighting Kevin Holland because that was already a catchweight fight, and then Lee fought Daniel Rodriguez. So they just mixed all the opponents that was who was supposed to fight each other and made 2 of the fights catchweight, and the last one is a welterweight now. Yeah, those is hard right there. I was thinking about getting them too, but where my money's set up right now, I don't think I should be spending no money right now. I'm not saying I'm broke. Well, we all broke unless you hit a certain tax bracket, but I just feel like, it'd be smart for me to get a little bit extra more income before I go get to spending money on J's that I'm probably not even going to wear. I got J's that just sit over there, collect dust some days. I'm like, man, that's a damn shame I don't wear them shoes. Rodriguez is the bigger draw. That's why I want, in my opinion. Rodriguez is a bigger draw. Yeah, okay. It's a good thought. I'm funny. I don't know what you're talking about right now, dog. 8 pounds, yes. It's snipers. That man, he missed it by 8 pounds. Yeah.
8 pounds.
He very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. He took the bad side. Danny,
He went full heel, basically.
I think
because everyone loved him. Everyone loved Khamzat Chimaev. He went full heel on us. We talking about wrestling.
He did though.
Because everyone like the next Khabib. Shit. We have Khabib's literal like his. They're not
Islam.
I think they're cousins or whatever, but like that's
Islam?
literally like his little brother. Yeah, like that's his god.
Islam
and
better
they're not
than,
even. Go ahead.
Islam's better than Chimaev to me.
I think so too. Yeah, in his respect, not like if they went 1-on-1, but in their respective division skill set. I agree with you, but we have people calling someone who's not even connected to Khabib in Chimaev, the next Khabib. That's what they were saying with Chimaev more than even Islam. Like people just got on the Islam bandwagon maybe the last couple of fights, really when Khabib retired. So I'm like, for them to go crazy for him and then for him to miss weight, and then I don't know if you watched the ceremonial weigh-ins, they were booing him. And he didn't care. He was just flipping them off. And I'm like, I'm not mad at this heel turn. I'm like, embrace it. Nigga, be on your what's a good heel turn? Shit. The Rock had
John Jones.
I was thinking about WWE.
Heel turn.
Like everyone loved him, and then they just started hating him. Randy Orton. Yeah, Randy Orton had a good heel turn. So I'm actually a fan of it.
What was it? The Miz?
The Miz had the Miz is still out there, still doing his thing.
Edge too, though. Remember, Edge was low key good, and then,
he
switched it when he got that Vicky girl.
That's why I'm not mad. I'm like, I don't like how unprofessional he was, but that's why Dana is he's riding the bag, because he was like, I don't like that you didn't give a fuck, but I'm happy you told the world that you didn't give a fuck that you missed weight. That's the problem. A lot of fighters, they be sad. Oh, I tried. Chimaev was like, it was close. Flip y'all off. I'm out of here. It makes all of us upset. And now we all want to see him lose. And if he beats a guy in Holland, think about how much his stock is going to raise. It's going to raise even more if he beats Nate Diaz. Think about that. Or that's my opinion. Let me see. What do you guys think about that? I think him beating Holland with the situation, everything that's going on now, is going to raise his stock more if he would have beat Nate Diaz.
Chimaev's in the division with Usman, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I think Usman, Kobe, and Leon give that man work.
Remember, we watched the Gilbert Burns versus Chimaev fight.
And that's why I'm confident can say that Kobe Covington, Usman, and Leon Edwards gives that man work.
And I personally said, because I think I can't remember but I thought Gilbert Burns won slightly. I thought he won.
We remember after the first round and a half, those punches aren't affecting Gilbert, and Gilbert's walking right through there, and he's walking forward. And then at one point, Jimmy looked like he was dazed. He was almost out of there.
But remember, Gilbert Burns dropped Chimaev, but they didn't call it as a knockdown.
Mm-hmm.
We've been seeing that a lot, by the way. I rewatched a little bit of the Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz, and I forgot that Andy Ruiz got dropped, and they called it as a slip. And I remember that we was like, "What? No!" And a lot of people, and I also forgot that 12th round, Luis Ortiz won the 12th round.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I don't want to change the subject, but we're gonna stay on point. Salute to you, Daddy, man. You've been commenting like crazy. Hopefully you okay over there, man. But we got Kevin Holland walking into the ring, making his walkout. He's about to be in the octagon. Next is going to be Chimaev. So this fight, the co-main event, is about to happen. I don't know how this is going to go. I think my guy's in is a little bit ahead of me. That's fine. Just know the reaction is going to be crazy. I always forewarn people, man. When it comes to the fights that we really like to see, there's going to be a whole lot of yelling going on. Okay.
Hey, dude, you were too funny, dog.
I gotta let the people know, because a lot of people, they be like, "Oh my god, they're yelling!" Oh, what?
No, I'm talking about. Man. He's like, bro, son, you Danny, you typing over there. I hope you okay.
No, I just hope the nigga okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying all the comments, man. Keep dropping every single one of them. But I'm like, you probably on that good shit. I ain't mad at it. It's called
yes. I don't remember that. He got dropped. Luis Ortiz hit him with a left.
He did,
and he
might have to drop
the ground. And they said that he slipped. But when I watched it, he got connected. And even if he slipped a little bit, he still got punched. It wasn't like he slipped.
Because I remember specifically, because he was like, "Oh," and then he was like, "Oh, but that ain't no slip." And I was like, "What happened?" Because I was a little bit behind, and I saw. I was like, "Oh," I was like, "They called it a slip." I, you know what I'm saying? It was, but I've been seeing that a lot. I've been seeing that a lot in big. It's been happening more than usual, where, but also because we've been seeing fighters fight, certain fighters that we didn't expect them to fight, and put himself in a position where it's like, oh, you got to call that, but they don't call it. It's been interesting, man, but it's part of the game. We got to keep the money moving. I understand that.
Right,
Chimaev
how we were talking about that basketball and how on certain players they won't call certain things, or they'll loosen it up here and
Mm-hmm.
What if it's the same for popular fighters? Like, okay, we're gonna let this rock, and we're not gonna say this. Like, remember when the Joseph Parker fight? Remember they wouldn't let him clinch at all.
Talk about it. Isn't it weird how different the clinching rules are depending on where you are? Oh, we're not gonna allow that much clinching. Okay, we're gonna allow a lot of clinching. Okay, we're gonna allow dirty boxing within the clinch. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's all part of the game, man. It's the same exact thing. Why does Khamzat look like a? That's funny.
He ran out fast too. He probably just gassed himself out.
That nigga said he looked like a bat. That's funny.
I know. Hey, it's crazy. When I just said that, Flu, I realized how long we really been doing this, bro. Like, not live. We've been watching fights for a long time, but like
shit, even live we've been doing for a minute.
Like 5 years plus.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, a lot of other, YouTube channels, like, they'll be popping off 3, 2. I'm like, y'all don't know. We've been doing this for a minute. We ain't got nothing but love for the sport. You know what I'm saying?
And Dominique guest appearances has to be probably like top 3 shows we ever had, though.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because that was a good time when it came to those fights.
Facts.
Hey, man, nothing but love, Danny. We appreciate you. We be saying all the time, man, hey, yo, if y'all up in here, man, drop something in the chat. And I don't know why so few people do, man. Y'all be here, so I got nothing but love for it, man. And you don't even know, like we said, we've been doing this for a minute, so I'm like, you surprisingly enough, we've had a lot worse comments in here.
Man, we need to have chats when we had nobody coming there doing, boy.
Yeah, I remember there was a specific time where the only comments was just like racist jokes and trolling. It was like, I remember that, bro. Like, if we just had our hair out or something like that, motherfuckers be, I was like, oh, I got us.
He was like, you guys want to know something? He was like, yeah. What's up, bro? And he was like, all you guys are, he said something racist. We was like, hey, get him out of here with all that, boy. He was hot. We thought he really had a real question.
They would be so smart with it. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, so y'all know, hey, as you see, 29 years old, Kevin Holland, 28, Khamzat Chimaev, both of these guys. This is why I do not like this fight happening. There's no reason these guys should be fighting right now because I think Holland had a chance to get to the chip. I think Chimaev has a chance to get to the chip. This fight is, I don't like this fight happening. This is stupid.
I agree. And it's not even the same weight class. One's welterweight and one's a middleweight.
No, Holland's he's welterweight. He's fought his last 3 fights at welterweight.
Oh, he went down.
He moved down. Okay. He moved down
because he was a middleweight.
Yeah, he was a middleweight. He ended up moving down because his last 2 fights, he lost against Brunson and he lost against Vettori because they just wrestled the shit out of him. He just looked too weak. So he moved down to 170, won his last 3 fights, all by finishes. He was doing it looks amazing. He's going to be great. And here we are now, and we're having Khamzat Chimaev versus Kevin Holland, and we might stop a future star in Kevin Holland based off of you guys rewarding someone missing weight. I've never seen this in my life.
Never seen it.
Yeah, we had mad trolls. It's snipers, remember, because it's snipers used to come here. You had to get the trolls out of here.
I mean, one dude, he was like, pull up on the block. I'm in Chicago right now, boy. Yeah. You don't want that smoke. That boy was wild, on his ass, boy. He was like, I'm over here right now. He said, don't say that, bro. Don't drop that location, boy. I'll pull up on you. That boy is
so y'all know playing. Holland versus Chimaev is happening. So who you got winning? How you feel? Because you're a little bit more unbiased when it comes to this, Zen. How you feeling?
I'm going with the county, boy. You know I'm rocking with, baby.
I knew as soon as I told you the county, you was going to cut. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, man, I can't go against the county, man. Not especially against the dude. You know, no disrespect. We ain't like that. We love everybody, but he had, not even the country. So I got to go with the county, man. All day, I'm not gonna be that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I just didn't like how he went about it, man. Because if that was John Jones, DC, Tyron, this was one of our guys, man. DJ, boy, they'd have ate their ass up.
Bruh, talk about it.
That's why I don't like it.
Here we go, man. This shit finna be crazy, man. If y'all up in here, man, hit the like button. So this the fight right here, man. Please, man. I swear, I do not want Chimaev. Please do not. If he gets knocked out, I'm not gonna be able to watch this main event the same way. It's gonna be hard. Unless
Diaz hit him with a spinning back kick we ain't never seen. Boom, get him up out of there or something.
Vision Hawk, I give you this, Vision Hawk. You're pretty good when it comes to your predictions. Why you had to say that?
Oh, you was right. Damn, you was right.
I told you. I'm not even watching. I was looking at these comments. I told you. Then I told you he was gonna go for them legs. That boy's scared, man. Come on, Kung Fu, Riverside, baby. Come on, San Bernardino County, baby. Come on, Holland. Didn't I tell you? Zen, didn't I tell you?
Yeah, it might be a wrap, dog.
Didn't I tell you, bro? This all this nigga wanted to do, bro. This all he wanted to do, bro. I told you, bro. If he gets that knee on belly, the thing about Kevin Holland is, man, he is skinny motherfucker. So that nigga's he can move around a lot, quicker than maybe like a Vettori or something, even though it's a different weight class. How you feeling, Zen? I know you're a little bit ahead of me. How's it looking, man? Prepare me for anything crazy that's gonna happen, please.
It's just Chimaev. Kevin Holland, he's scrappy though. I like it.
Riverside,
got back to his feet. That's big time right
there.
He's
back to the feet, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, I'm not there yet, but let me see it. He got back up to the feet. There it is. Okay. Come on, Holland. Got to get the underhooks. Got to get the underhooks, doggy.
You got to get up. You got to get up. You got to get up. Got to get back up.
Damn. Look, remember I told you. Didn't I tell you? He's trying to he's not gonna get nothing. He don't got nothing there. He's looking for the darts, but he don't have that. He's not even close. You got to get the other arm for the darts. Unless you're looking for the guillotine. That's not a guillotine. That's not a darts. That's nothing close. So I'm not even scared about that. That's not a darts. Now he's in the darts. Jesus Christ. Kevin Holland's gonna have to go ahead and get his leg free. He's gonna have to move to the left, over the top, or to the right. But if he doesn't have the leg free, that's not a darts. He doesn't have the darts because his hips aren't into it. He's not gonna be able to get that. Huh? He got it?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I'm like, from what I'm seeing, I'm like, he's not even in the right position to get a dart. He's like, who taught you to do a darts like that? That's terrible. You're not even in the right position. Now he's looking. Now it's a little bit better. If I'm Kevin Holland, he still doesn't really have it. If I'm Kevin Holland, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that left leg over the top and just try and look to get the full. Yep, there it is.
Kevin, though, man.
Good job. No, it's not actually. This is actually a lot more tiring for Khamzat. He's using a lot of muscle with the squeeze for that darts.
Oh,
it's over. He got the darts. He tapped. He got the darts. Yeah, he got it. Damn. Jesus Christ. All right, yeah. Chimaev is a real deal.
No.
He's a real
He went
deal,
against a
man.
guy that didn't prepare for him.
This is, I don't know, man. This doesn't feel right, man.
If he gets his whole purse, dog, then they're gonna get some smoke from me on Instagram. I'm on his ass.
This is
Man,
That
I
was
told you it's like if you're not prepared, or even vice versa. If I'm preparing for Jalen Brunson, then I gotta go play Kyrie instead. Kyrie got way more than I gotta worry about than Jalen Brunson. No disrespect to Jalen, but it's just different. It's like I feel like Kevin Holland, he was prepared for for Ferguson, and Ferguson wasn't gonna do what Chimaev's approach was. You know what I'm saying? That's not how Ferguson gets now. He would have been more on his feet and then maybe try to transfer to the ground a little later on.
and I'm
You get
just
what
like,
I'm saying?
and like let's be 100 with it. Like let's be 100. He would have done the same thing to Nate. But my problem with that is I don't know, man. It's like I'm being salty right now because obviously y'all know who I was going for, who we were both going for. So yeah, I'm being salty. I'll be able to appreciate this, maybe give me a couple of days. But right now I'm just gonna talk my shit, and I'm just like, bro, I like what Sniper said. Put him in there with Kobe. Put him in there with somebody. Do you see? He didn't want nothing to do with being on the feet. Yeah, you can be all, but well, it's MMA, it's mixed martial arts. He didn't even take a chance. He even take a minute to be like, let me see what I can do on the feet with Kevin Holland, because he knew what the deal was.
He tried to do that with Gilbert Burns, but Gilbert Burns was on his ass. He didn't let that happen.
And the thing about Gilbert Burns is he's a world-class jiu-jitsu guy, so he knew he would be in a lot more danger. He can. I give Chimaev this. He was a strong guy. The way he was able to finish that Darce, the transitions he was able to do, it really shows that he's strong for the weight. But technically, there wasn't a lot there. Technically, in my personal opinion, I've never seen Kevin Holland as a guy who was that great on the ground in regards to jiu-jitsu. I think he's I'm not sure what he is. I think he might be a blue belt or something like that. I don't know. That might be just he might be a brown belt, or a purple belt. I'm sorry. I think he's a purple belt. But he
just said, "I'm here. I'm going to get everybody. I want everybody. I'm going to the belt." That's what he was saying. I just wanted to see what he was saying. That's what he was saying because he was yelling in the mic.
Who, Chimaev?
Yeah, he was grabbing the mic. Joe Rogan's like,
yeah, I wasn't even watching it.
Yeah, dog. Very disappointed.
That shit just weird to me, man. It's like, because it's like, I love fighting, man. I love MMA. But it's like, this is also why I enjoy boxing so much, is because a lot of people want to say, oh, well, boxing.
This will never happen in boxing. Nobody would ever miss weight like this and then be rewarded with another fight in the same fight.
So this is and can we let's further that conversation just a little bit more. We don't have to go too much into it because I don't want to divert, but it's like, it's only right? We have another, social media boxing card going on. Okay. A lot of people wanted to come at me because I said Jake Paul did not want to fight Rockman Jr. He was scared. I've never heard a fight get called off due to somebody missing weight by 1.5 pounds. And even then, he didn't even miss weight. He was on point to make weight, but he just happened to be 8 pounds overweight a week and a half out from the fight. There's nothing wrong with that. He'll be able to cut the last of those those 8 pounds. No, if someone's overweight, But now we're in this sense where we have a dude who missed weight by 8, 7 pounds, whatever the case may be. And he sit here and he was rewarded for missing weight. Kevin Holland should have never took that fight. Kevin Holland might have ruined his entire career. Let me talk about it. This is what I want to say. It's not about going out there and because Kevin Holland's stock rose because they're like, oh, you fought someone who you didn't have to fight and you kept the card going. He's going to be loved by Dana, all that stuff. But sometimes being a company man isn't always the right answer.
Sometimes a company man can leave you in shambles later down the line.
Kevin Holland is 29 years old. He was on 3. He moved down from 185 after doing very good at 185, but he found out he was a little bit too small for the division, or he couldn't deal with the wrestlers. He said, I'm going to go to 170. I'm going to see what I can do there. On a 3-fight win streak, 29 years old. I promise you right now, if Chimaev continues to have success, Holland's career is not going to be anywhere where it should be based off of this loss. And he did this to be a company man for the money.
So the next fight to make is easy. Colby Covington, correct?
I don't think they're going to give him Kobe.
Who's next?
Why would you?
Who's next?
They were going to have him fight Nate Diaz and try to say he should be the next contender for whoever wins against the trilogy for Leon Edwards and Usman.
No way.
To be a number one
No,
contender, bro.
No.
He doesn't have to fight anyone else.
No.
That's what they're gonna do with him.
No. Not missing weight. You can't be rewarded for missing weight. That'd be ludicrous. Flu.
They've
If that happens right
him.
there, and see, this is why I like Conor's post. I don't know if you saw it, but he was saying, you want me to read it to you?
Yeah, please. If you can, if it's on Twitter or something like that, if you can show it to the screen real quick, or maybe I can pull it up. What is it? Is on his Twitter? What is it?
I saw it on MMA Junkie, but yeah, it was on his Twitter though.
Yeah, Hasim Rockman Jr. is fighting on his own. He's fighting Vitor Belfort in October. So Rockman Jr., he actually, from him not being able to get the fight with Jake Paul, he's making the biggest bag of his life. God, this world works completely different than how it used to. But it also kind of says it still works the same because it's all about kind of just putting your foot in the door. If you put your foot in the door and you do the right things, you're good.
Let me see. Congrats. I'm trying to find the tweet. What happened?
Colby's definitely vicious. Vision High 7 to say number one contender with only 12 fights. Jeez. Is that really a surprise to you, though? I'm going to tell you this right here. This is probably one of the worst things that the UFC didn't expect to happen, but happened. They did not expect Leon Edwards to beat Kamaru Usman. Why? Because Kamaru Usman, he would have grown, and a lot of people are putting out misinformation. It had nothing to do with title defenses. He would have broke the win streak of GSP if he would have beat Leon Edwards. He does that. Khamzat Chimaev comes in this particular fight, and that's also why I think part of this got rearranged, because they said if he fights Kevin Holland, we have more justification to make him a number one contender than if he beats Nate Diaz, because now he has to fight Leon Edwards. He's not fighting Usman, because if Usman beats Edwards, Usman's ran through the entire division, so we have every justification to say why he should be fighting Chimaev, because there's no one else out there. Now with Leon Edwards, it's like, well, we got to make a point to why he needs to be able to put in a position to be a number one contender. So the reason we're going to do that is, well, rather than him fighting someone like Nate Diaz, which would have done nothing for him, he's going to fight Kevin Holland, which does something for him. He wins, and now he's in that position.
Loungewear.
Oh, there we go.
Let it focus.
Bring it back a little bit. They bring it back in. There you go, right there. My opinion, they should have pulled Khamzat from the card entirely, reconfiguring bouts, and with a more favorable bout for the felled cutter will only make many others in the game follow suit. The smirks on the scale were enough for me. Pull from the card and starve McGregor UFC. Congrats, Nate Diaz, on making it to the end of his contractual obligations with the UFC and as a bona fide superstar goer. An incredible feat. Fair play. Our trilogy will happen.
Ooh!
McGregor is on the heel turn too, man. That's just fire. Everything he said is fire. If Khamzat gets full purse plus a win bonus, I'm gonna lose all respect for Dana. They might not put it out there, but that boy's being paid. Whatever the renegotiation deal was, I know Kevin Holland made a lot of money. Yeah, I know he made a big bag that we will not be known. Anything that they put out there, he got paid under the table. But Khamzat, they took care of him. Because this was planned. I'm gonna tell you this right now, too, guys. I won't even be surprised if they gave pay-per-view points to Kevin Holland and Khamzat Chimaev, and then Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson. I won't be surprised if they did that. Like, hey, let's renegotiate. Everybody gets pay-per-view points, co-main event, main event. We good? Because they know this pay-per-view card might break 1 million. It sounds crazy, right?
I don't know, man. I don't like that last fight, dog.
What else is going on today? What else is going on today when it comes to combat sports?
Just that Adrian Peterson, Le'Veon Bell, Nick Young.
That's not even the main card. We didn't even know about it till we were told about it from Vision Hawk.
Well, I did know about it, but I forgot.
I did. Yeah, same here. But it was like, all the controversy with this UFC.
We was worried about more clears to shields than we was that.
So I'm telling you, man, I'm like that. I think this is gonna be. I see this doing 700K. I see this doing 700K to $1 million. I wouldn't be surprised if this hits $1 million. Now this plan's all right. I hope you're good, Danny. You know what I'm saying? If you need some prayer, man, I got you. Even though I don't pray like that, but I'll pray for you, brother. Just never said, hopefully this main event is a good Mexican scrap. I hope so too. Wait,
see, he's saying the same thing. Like, what? That legend out there fighting?
He said the same shit, bro. He said, was he just on the Seahawks?
Yeah, I don't know what's
trying to stay active.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wanted some different training. Yeah. Hey, is now a good time? Maybe. Hey, should we try and find it?
I mean, I guess I guess so.
All right, I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna see if I can watch this shit. This is crazy, man. If I see Peterson, what if Adrian Peterson gets KO'd into oblivion by Le'Veon Bell?
And they gonna be like, nigga, I still got 14,000 rushing yards, boy.
Your rushing yards ain't shit compared to mine, nigga. I don't care if you knock me out, nigga.
Get a 2,000 yard run season, boy.
Nigga, I'm still going at 39, whatever.
They don't even have that up, bro.
No, I found it. I'm on VIP row. They got it. I'm boxing. Let's see this shit load. Okay, so it's not the fight yet. Man, that's disappointing. I was trying to see Nick Young versus Blueface for real. That was the only fight I knew about.
He'd been like Blueface, baby.
He was gonna knock him out. Nah, bro. If he was watching like E News for some reason kept covering him, and he was in the gym, crazy. He was knocking niggas out. He looked solid. He would have gave him work. Damn, what card is it? Triller card? Nah, it's like a YouTube or social media card. I don't know if that made sense. It's not none of that though. It's like sponsored by
who's fighting next, or who's supposed to be fighting?
Oh, I got it up right now. It's two light-skinned niggas fight.
It's crazy because Thriller really had like concerts, bro. I never seen Justin. They had Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg. He was like,
Thriller ruined that shit, man. And that shit was so long and boring. I was like, man, why you got all this music going on? And I was interested in the fights.
Wasn't that when Oscar was like, throw the chicanche, the chicancha?
Remember when Cunningham was fighting? He was like, "Oh, he looks amazing. Oh, he looks great. He
looks great. Yeah, but he has to throw the chicancho."
Bro, that shit was funny, bro.
Oh my gosh, Oscar. Somebody was like, remember all the people in the comments like he must have had a good 8-ball today.
He was drinking like a mug, boy.
It was on him, bro. Ferguson kind of looked like a Pokemon right now.
Oh, Ferguson, we got the main event going. I'm about to get off this little YouTube boxing shit. It don't look like nobody's in the crowd, bro.
Bro, who wants to go watch that, bro?
Well, I watched the I didn't go live for it because I felt ashamed, but I just watched it because I had nothing to do. The KSI one, and they packed out the O2 arena, bro.
You gotta remember though, KSI has one of the biggest YouTube followers in the world.
Yeah, but they really packed it out. They sold it out like he AJ, bro.
But actually, popular, remember? And remember when they fought when Logan Paul and him fought the second time with no headgear? It was bro, sold out.
I'm telling you right now, this shit is kind of sad, bro. Like they got the fans, like, and this is a US event. Like this, they acting like this is one championship. Like they got the when you show the audience, they got it black as hell. Like you can't see like they're not allowing you to see how many people in the audience. I'm telling you right now, there ain't nobody there, boy.
So they just did that so it shows they can't. It's like looming suspense. Like I wonder how many people really there.
Yeah, man. Like I just
they got the call. It was like, it's looking bad in here. Cut the lights down.
Cut the lights off. We don't need anybody to see what's going on. Cut the lights off. Bro, what makes me feel crazy about it is like Nick Young, bro. Like you got the biggest bag out of anybody in that motherfucker. Like, why are you doing this? He's lucky Blueface didn't get that pro card. He would have got it knocked out, bro. I'm telling you.
Is it really all because what he did with that chick?
I don't know why. They ain't grab probably though, but I'm like they ain't grab him. Yeah, it's Snipers. That's the Gibb fight. Gibb actually improved, but I don't know who he's fighting. He's fighting Austin McBroom. I watched his little mid work. He definitely looks like a much better boxer than him, but none of them are boxers, so it really doesn't matter. All that matters is when they get in the ring and when they get hit with something, how they're gonna react.
Yeah. Will all that training matter, or are they gonna just revert to survival?
Sarita gained it. Nah, they haven't fought yet. Is KSI good or he's still wild swinging? He was still wild swinging. Actually, his brother looked better.
What do you know about boxing?
Yeah, he didn't look good. His brother looked better, and excuse me, some dude named Salt Poppy. That motherfucker looked like an actual boxer. That was crazy. It's so crazy, man. Like the world we are in when it comes to social media and boxing and combat sports. Why does all these social media guys got to get into boxing? Why don't you guys do an MMA promotion? Let's see that.
Why don't y'all do some tennis?
That's funny. But I'm for real. I'm like, They doing boxing stuff. Let's see some of these guys do some MMA fights, man.
They don't want to do that, bro, because they're afraid of a knee, an elbow, or somebody getting choked out. They don't want that, bro.
But niggas are getting cold, knocked out, unconscious. Everyone got knocked out on that card. Yeah, everyone did. Not one person didn't get knocked out.
Personal assistant, someone to coordinate their stuff.
It was ridiculous. Danny over here, man. You must be Fluence in the motherfucker. Salute to you though. I appreciate you. His sniper said, "I'm a KSI fan. I used to watch him in high school. I don't want to see him get starched." He won in both of his fights, but he fought bums. They're building up him versus Jake Paul. That's the thing. Flew got on that MMA YouTube card. If that happens, hey, I got to train. I'm in good shape, but not in that type of shape.
But this ain't what I
Man, Flu, I'm telling you, man. Flu, anybody don't know, Flu's leg kicks gotta be one of the strongest things I've ever felt. And I had pads on. I was like, yo, I need a break. I'm like, hey, bro, can we go back to the hands for a little bit, boy? My whole leg, I was like, leg kick, hip kick. I'm like, right. I'm like, I can't keep taking them kicks.
Let's say this too. I'm like, hey, since we haven't seen the MMA card, maybe we need to be on to some Zen and snipers. Maybe we need to be the first ones to try and find some funding. Like, hey, we got an idea. All y'all doing this boxing shit. That's cool. But why haven't y'all done an MMA card with some of these influencers? I'm telling you, man.
I mean, you call out an influencer.
Shit, I don't think I'm big enough yet. We'd have to put, you know what I'm saying, go to somebody and then have them go to somebody and then have them, you know what I'm saying? And then we'd be like the third source, but we in the background making everything work. We got mad sidetracked. My bad, y'all. Hey, we got Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. I'm just trying to get my mind off of the fact that, you know, Kevin Holland got finished in the first round. It didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And Chimaev, he's going to be talking shit. He's going to be like, I kill everybody. I'm still da. And it's like, man, I don't want to hear none of that shit, man. Fuck out of here. But with that being said, I will right now
he has to fight Kobe if he wants a title shot. That has to be it.
Talk about it. Or give Gilbert his rematch. But we got Nate.
I don't want to see Gilbert. I want to see Kobe because he won't do that with Kobe. He won't do that with
Kobe. They in the ring.
And you seen Kobe's hands have got better.
They both in the ring, 37-38. I'm gonna go take a little bathroom break and be right back and we get this thing popping. How you feeling, Zen? How's everybody feeling in the chat? If you hear, man, hit the like button. How y'all feeling?
Is this Nate Diaz's last fight ever? He's gonna retire after this?
I don't know if he's gonna retire, but it's his last fight with the UFC. I want to be feeling like how Danny feels right now. Whatever you got, man, let me know, man. But you on cloud nine.
And they basically got the same dimensions.
I'll be right back.
These dudes is old. Nate really like 40, 50, damn near 50 in MMA years. Tony Ferguson damn near the same age. It's crazy. And this is crazy. Oh, Lord Jesus.
You got something good and you didn't screw it up.
They're doing announcements right now, man. They're calling out the ref. Mark. Who's that name? I forgot. Name is Mark, though. Ferguson did the Triple H spit out water. Anybody don't remember it? Triple H used to always spit out water every time he would go out. It's just crazy though, man. They're doing the announcements. I think they're doing Nate Diaz first, or they're doing Tony Ferguson. I don't know. They ain't cut the lights out yet. Usually they cut the lights out for the main event when they're announcing the person. Okay, yeah, boom. Now they just cut the.
Who be with his girls? Because my friend be hanging out with his daughter.
Yeah, let's go, Nate. Get that man at work. But they both legends, man. I like Tony Ferguson too. I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, man. That's crazy. I feel like Tony's gonna probably have a similar game plan that Chimaev was gonna have. That Chimaev was gonna have against Nate Diaz and probably just take him to the ground, man. Flu's back, so he's probably gonna attest to what I'm saying. Flu.
I'm here. You start?
No. Don't you feel like Tony Ferguson is gonna try to have the same game plan Chimaev had of just trying to take Nate straight to the ground?
The only reason I think no is because I think Tony Ferguson, he understands what magnitude this is. He understands this is Nate Diaz's last fight, etc. So I think Tony Ferguson is going to try and be as entertaining as possible. Even to add on to this, he's probably not aware of it, but just because Tony Ferguson is that guy, I love Tony Ferguson, man. A lot of guys might be Nate Diaz fan. I'm a Tony Ferguson fan. I think he's going to feel the energy, man. And I think this card ended up being underwhelming in the fights that we wanted to see. Lee Jane Lee versus Daniel Rodriguez didn't go the way we thought. Kevin Holland versus Khamzat Chimaev, beautiful first round Darce choke. I kept saying he wasn't in the right position. He wasn't in the right position the whole entire time, but he worked his way to be in the right position. Still some bullshit. I'm hating right now. I might not hate later on, but I may still either way. So it didn't go the way we expected. Very lackluster card as of now. So with that being said, I think Tony Ferguson's gonna put on the goddamn show. I'm telling you that right now. Sniper said, when I came to the U.S., I lived in Lodi. That's 8 minutes away from Stockton. We rocking with Nate. Nothing but respect to Stockton, man. I remember back when I was a younger dude, I drove up to meet a little chick in Stockton, man. I used to be thirsty for the coupe. I'll never do it again. It's a good time, man. Here we go, man. Tony Ferguson, Nate Diaz, we here. Let's see what happens. Let's see how Tony. And remember, guys, Tony Ferguson at 170, man. He hasn't been on 170, I think, since the Ultimate Fighter, if I'm correct or wrong.
Oh,
okay. I seen that little elbow.
Yeah,
spinning elbow, actually beautiful. Oh, that's good. I like it. When me and Zen, our streams are pretty close, so I'm a little bit behind him, but it's goddamn close, man. Level flow, gotta flow. How you feeling, Danny? Who you got winning? I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Let's see if you can answer that one. If not, I need what you want. Who you want to win? Tony Ferguson, Nate Diaz. Let me know. Salute to everybody who's in here, by the way, man. Please hit the like button, man. Show some love. If you're not part of the family, subscribe to the channel. But we here. Tony Ferguson still on his a little thick pause. You know what I'm saying? At 170, right? Not as you know what I'm saying? Does he look a little bit slower? What do you think?
His bow look a little old, man.
Okay, so maybe it's not necessarily the way. It's maybe just old.
Well, they think about Tony Ferguson and all these fights that both of them have, like they're damn near 50 in MMA years, bro.
Yeah. You're not wrong. If this goes 5 rounds, though, I have nothing. Oh, somebody has a pretty big cut on their leg. Who's that, Tony? How'd he get that cut? Oh, that body shot looked like it hurt Diaz, huh? This is like we're watching two legends. So let me say this, anybody who ever had criticism for Bellator, right? Remember back in the day, they would like take on some of the old UFC legends and they would put on those fights and we would be like, oh, or there would be a lot of criticism saying, why are you putting on these old UFC legends and watching these guys fight and all this good stuff? There we go. Danny said Tony got it, but Nate is a trooper. Okay, I respect that. But remember, they were criticizing Bellator for that. But don't you think there's an avenue where
why is he bleeding like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. But don't you think there's an avenue where the UFC can do fights like this, where they have UFC legends, main event pay-per-view cards? Because it's a pay-per-view. Neither of them have a belt. But it's 5 rounds. They both kind of look slightly out of shape. Maybe that's just me. I'm starting to lean a little bit toward what
Yeah, I remember though, Nate was kind of over the fight with Chimaev, and then this is a late minute switch. So, you know what I'm saying? He probably would have prepared differently if he knew he had Tony off the rip.
I would say this though, Tony, the last time that he fought, it was against Michael Chandler. Yeah, he got finished, but he was in there with a beast. The guy who was about to fight Dustin Poirier, like you mentioned earlier. This might be so trash, not even gonna lie, but I love both these guys, so I'm gonna watch. Yeah, that's why I'm with you. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm really
We're gonna be here all 5 rounds, no matter what, man.
Yeah, no matter what.
Something again.
Yeah, no, yeah. If shit. I hope neither way. If you want to be honest, I hope this goes all 5 rounds. I would hate to see either one of them get KO'd into oblivion. That 1-2 did land from Diaz, though.
Mm-hmm.
Tony doesn't look as quick at this weight. He definitely looks heavier, a little bit slower. I wonder if that's going to affect his cardio. What do you think? Because like I said, man, 155 is where he's comfortable at. That's where, he takes people into deep waters.
He's supposed to be the champ, and then he got hurt. And they had the interim belt, and he didn't come back in time, so they just took his belt.
Remember how he got hurt, though? It's one of the most disrespectful things in the world.
Remember
he tripped. He was walking and he tripped over a cable wire.
I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. Had to get surgery. That's crazy. Think about that. That's crazy. That's why I never get mad. Like Tony, keep fighting, man. You got robbed. Yeah, we learned the lesson at Snipers. We be fucking it up.
Nick Diaz trying to
Absolutely,
them things. He got winning in the round so far, man.
I got Nate winning. He's landing the cleaner shots. Ferguson, though, I'm not mad at what he's doing. I think his leg kicks are being effective. Body kicks, teep kicks, those look effective. But I think Nate Diaz's hands, I don't know, man. Now the round's kind of going a little bit later. Yeah, as soon as I was saying that, Tony started fucking his legs and shit up.
I know. As soon as he said so, he started going right to them bad boys.
So now I'm not really sure.
I know that shit feels weird, just having that blood just splatter all on your legs. Yeah, he kicks him.
Probably though with the adrenaline, he probably don't feel it. I won't lie. As this fight is picking up, this is kind of a good fight. Oh, Tony is leaking from the left eye now. That tells you, man. Tony's been in some wars. Cartilage, man. Let me ask you this: Does Tony look a little bit slower at 170?
Yeah,
not even just age, because he just.
I ain't gonna lie, Nate look good.
He does, but I think 170 fits Nate a little bit more than it does Tony. Because I'm like Nate. Excuse me. If you watch the fight of
it's a leg check.
It almost looked like he might have got cut from like a toenail, but
it looked like a leg check.
I know, but did you see how high the foot raised and when it was ending? The foot, obviously you gotta have your nails cut and stuff, but let me say this though. Tony versus Michael Chandler, if you guys watched that fight, Tony looked absolutely amazing in that fight until he got knocked out. Yeah, okay. Yes.
Michael Chandler.
But he looked amazing, he looked fast, he looked young, he looked youthful. He didn't look like this. He looked slow. It's almost weird. Like when I look at the original, think about this. Like this card has been okay, right? Think about the original card, right? Lee Jane Lee versus Tony Ferguson. I think Lee Jane Lee would have knocked out this Tony Ferguson at 170. Nate Diaz versus Chimaev. Chimaev would have got Nate Diaz out of there fast. The only good fight or competitive fight would probably have been Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Of how they're looking. Think about that. Still, Chimaev versus Kevin
Holland. That man said watching them on Spike. I remember that channel too.
Oh, is it? At the same time, looking at this makes me feel old and sad because I remember when they both. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the Ultimate Fighter, man. I remember watching the Ultimate Fighter.
Who never missed an episode of that joint either.
Yeah, I used to watch that shit religiously.
And Hard Knocks.
Good times, man. I remember the season Tony Ferguson came in because that's when Brock Lesnar was the coach.
Yeah, I do remember that. And Frank Mir,
Tony Ferguson was yep. And he always kept Brock Lesnar keep talking about you can't turn shit into chicken salad or something like that. What are you talking about? But Tony Ferguson was the only person he never said that about because Ferguson was just knocking everybody out and submitting them.
Can't turn shit into chicken salad.
Yeah. He just kept saying that throughout the entire season. I'm like, dog. But he would never say that when it came to Tony.
Yeah, I just never ate it. The most iconic one was Chael Sonnen. I can't let you get close,
bruh.
And then Cody Garbrandt, he's like, yeah. TJ, you fake as fuck. He's like, how am I fake, bro? He just started choking him on the neck.
I'm like, that's the craziest response to a nigga just
how am I fake, bro? He just started choking the hell out of him. I was like, what the hell?
I'm like, bro, he like low ball, like TJ, he literally just asked the question, like, why am I afraid? It's like, Cody's like, why you questioning me, nigga? He's like, that shit was, I won't lie, that shit was funny to the That's also, I don't know if you remember, that's also when Conor came and he was on that one and he was talking about TJ Dillashaw and he was like, he's a little snake in the grass and da-da-da-da. Wait, is that the same one? No, I'm sorry, that's a different one. That's Uriah Faber and Cruz, I think. Because I remember TJ Dillashaw came to help out Alpha Melton. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's a different one. But yeah, I remember that one. My bad, y'all. Y'all like, what's going on with the fight?
Hey, Conor crazy, dog.
What y'all? How you feel about this second round right here, though, Zen? What you thinking, man?
I like it. The boy Nate's still pouring it on him, man.
This is legends.
Fight, though. Tony's coming in.
Legends, man. This is legends.
They both Hall of Famers, correct?
Yeah, man. In my opinion, they should be, and they
I
will be.
think Nate Diaz has like one of the best top fights of all time or something like that, bro.
He does, but technically, if you want to look at career and like what you accomplished, Tony Ferguson is levels above Nate Diaz, who he's
Fact.
fought his win streak.
His win streak, yeah. Because I'm like, I remember Tony, he was like on an 8-game win, 8 game,
I think
8-fight win streak.
I think it was actually 10 and got up to 10 or something. And then remember
It
he
was
won
crazy,
the
and then he
interim
lost.
lightweight belt.
Yeah.
So, Tony Ferguson's career is levels
I remember
above
everybody
Nate.
saying he was the only one that could fight Khabib because he would do crazy shit on the back off his back.
And that's where the injury came in. You know what I'm saying? First time he was
Remember
supposed to fight him, Khabib was injured. The second time he was supposed to fight him, Tony, that shit happened. I think.
Oh,
I stopped watching. What happened?
man, Ferguson went down for a little bit.
What? How many minutes you got left on yours? I'm gonna see how far behind I am.
145.
Oh, I'm a little bit. Wait, which round?
Second.
Okay, I'm a little bit ahead of you. I'm surprised. Nate Diaz he got some good hands, man, going on. I'm not mad at it. Nate Diaz looks in better shape than I thought. But if he was fighting Chimaev, this would probably be over.
Yeah.
The sniper said this looks like a spar. Both of them moving slow, throwing stuff that look like he got no power. I'm trying to be respectful. I don't want to be that brutal.
Nate looked better than Nick though, because Nick, boy, after that second round, boy, he got gassed out. Boy, we like him and Robbie look crazy now because we was turned that first round.
Tony's kind of taking a lot of damage, man. You're gonna see soon.
He is.
I never seen Tony like this.
He looks a shell of himself, to be real with you.
I don't think the move up in weight was good. He just looks a lot slower, man. He's not moving around the way he was. He looks a lot different than he did against that fight against Michael Chandler.
He's looking like he's just relying on leg kicks.
That's but it was crazy. We're so used to Tony being able to move around, use his feet, dance. He just looks slow, man. And I just like sometimes that's why I really respect a guy like Jose Aldo when it's like sometimes you need to move down in weight when you get older because you have to give yourself a reason why you got to work harder because it's like if you're moving up in weight,
it's easier to just be a little lazier or you just go, I got already the extra pounds. What do I need to cut it for? What do I need to be in lean shape for?
Yeah. Jose Aldo said, like, you know what I'm saying? Jose Aldo was like, let me cut. And a lot of people didn't know if he can make it. Now look where he's at. Like, he's challenged himself. When it comes to
Nate's starting to point at him, boy.
Yeah, I know.
He's starting to point at him, boy.
But you see, Tony wasn't playing, though. Tony wasn't playing. He's pointing right back. That's what I'm seeing.
That eye, though. That eye look crazy, dog.
It do, but I'm just like, my personal opinion is like Tony is he's like world class at 155. Like 170 is not the move for him. Like he does. Like I just hate that he decided to move up based off of him just getting. You fight against a beast in Michael Chandler, who's damn that eye looks crazy, bro.
Crazy,
looks bad,
bro.
Man.
His leg is
close-ups and shit. Jesus Christ. I didn't want to see Tony go out like this, man. I don't like that.
What if they both retire? That would be wild.
Tony, I don't see Tony retiring, man. I see somebody, maybe he's gonna look at himself and say, man, why I do 170? I gotta go to 155. I don't know what's going on YouTube shit. I think probably YouTube shit, man. I don't understand it, man. Who's watching that shit?
I don't know. I'm not trying to watch it.
Who is watching
funny.
This
he be slapping his hand away.
Well, it's like you got to think about it, man. Nate Diaz fought at 170. His last opponent was against Leon Edwards, who's the current champ, and he went all 5 rounds. Yeah, he got manhandled. Yeah, he did, but he also lost every round.
Yeah. But if he was to pounce on that moment, he probably could have taken the win.
I don't think so. Leon Edwards he's that good. That's not
he was out of it though.
He was fine. But because I'm like, if Nate Diaz wanted to pounce on it, he would have. But and I'm gonna say it to the end of the day. But anyways, so that's at 170. Tony Ferguson, his last fight was at 155 against Michael Chandler. When Michael Chandler's about to fight Dustin Poirier. So yes, the elite of the elite, but at a weight class lower. Tony Ferguson is not used to this weight, so he's at a disadvantage.
Shout out to everybody in the chat right now, man. Show us some love, man. Like, subscribe, man, if you haven't already, man. We appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? We here. But Nate's pushing the pace, man. He got Tony on his back foot this whole fight.
Sniper
Wrong
said,
or right?
and kind of like, in agreement with you, Tony to retire. He's too tough for his own good. I don't want to see him get Tyrone Woodley type KO where he literally gets flatlined by nobody. You have to talk about Woodley like that. Damn. Nate Diaz funny. Nigga gonna walk away. I don't know, man. I think this is where we see both of these fighters get to the point where this is where they let it be. You feel me?
Why did he walk away?
And the niggas is just being stupid, man.
I like it though. I'm
Yeah,
entertained.
it's entertaining, man. Yeah, I won't lie to you. It is. I like how Tony Ferguson reacted to it too. That's what I'm saying. They gotta do a little bit more of this legend shit, man.
Oh, I love that combo.
But you know what I'm saying? Don't you think they gotta do a little bit more of this legend shit?
I think so. It'd be interesting. Who would you want to see next? Well, Tyrone Woodley versus
Well, they're not gonna bring back Woodley, but
okay.
Oh, Nate Diaz funny. This nigga got jokes. Oh, my bad.
I say that boy Nate Diaz got good leg strength because he been getting his shit chopped down all night. And he keep coming for it.
They never said, bro, what's happening? Honestly, hope this ends in a double KO or a double DQ. I don't want to see either lose. Facts.
Yeah, that combo was slick, Danny.
Like I'm not mad. I'm not mad at some of these things. Oh, Nate Diaz trying to really put the pressure on Tony. Tony, you running? Why you running, Tony? Nate really talking shit. This is crazy.
When he be doing that, like when he like trying to put like stick his ass out and shit like that, that shit be funny. Like, come on, man, what's going on?
Nate really talking shit. Ferguson, man, I need you to get in your bag right now. Don't let this nigga disrespect you. I just really think it's just not.
He got Tony running. Oh,
he's being disrespectful. I just don't think it's fair because I'm like, Tony just really not used to this weight class. You can tell. This shit ain't going good. Nate really putting the work on him,
I should put some money on Nate, boy. He's giving this man work.
Tony, I don't like to seeing this happening to Tony. This shit ain't right. Tony really. Come on, Tone. Don't let this happen, my dog.
Ooh. He saw that coming too.
Oh, I think he about to stop the fight. Oh, man.
Nah,
Nate really putting the work on him, man. This shit crazy, bro. Nate really looks in prime condition, man. Nate really finna go out on one of the highest notes I've seen in a minute. And I hate that Tony has to be the person for that to be. But it's like, as I watch this, I'm like, Nate really looks in great conditioning, man. Tony looks like he's too small. It looks like he ain't conditioned well enough. This don't look like the Tony I'm used to seeing at 155.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Crazy.
He's absolutely outclassed. He getting work. He running. He can't land nothing. Leg kicks ain't working. This shit ain't a good look, man.
It's only the third round too. Nate get better in the fourth, fifth.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Like at 155, it's crazy because I'm like, these knockouts really must have changed the game of Tony because we're all known for Tony to always move forward, always push the pace.
He's on his back foot the whole fight.
Like these things where Nate's taunting and leaning up against the fence and all these things. Like Tony at 155, he would have took advantage of that. Like you can never take a chance like that.
With Tony, he'll get to doing a flip kick to your head or something crazy.
He ain't done none of that, man. He just kind of looked like a shell of himself. This shit hurt my feelings. As much as I love Nate, I'm more of a Tony Ferguson fan. This is crazy. Y'all up in here.
Oh, wow. Nate taunted him and kicked him at the same time. This is crazy, man.
Button, y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Not part of the family, man. This is crazy.
I'm clapping up, man. That's crazy.
There definitely ain't no pay-per-view main event, but I'm still standing by my word. But I promise you, it's gonna sell a lot. Tony needs karate shot. That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm telling you, I still think this is gonna sell crazy because of all the drama. Even though this was a terrible card, this should have been a free card. Has Tony hairline always been this busted? I just noticed this stuff throwing the wet side connections. You know what I'm saying? Age, you know what I'm saying? They don't spare nobody. They come at everybody. You feel me? It's low, brother. Tony's hairline, the only W he gonna see, to be for real. Oh man.
This dude sniper's going in, dog. He's throwing up the west side connection.
Okay, I'm gonna stop cooking these legends. I'm being disrespectful. You ain't wrong, man. This should be a free main event fight, man. I'm not even finna lie to you, man. This whole entire card was mad disappointing. Like, I was
This
mad
is a good
excited.
fight, though. This is the best fight on the card, and I'm glad it is because usually main events have been very underwhelming. Besides that Gon one was good.
Dog. You see, niggas is fucking with the reactions. That shit, girl. But that was one of the most fireest fights. Nothing's gonna beat that for the year, nigga.
That was
couldn't
crazy.
see nothing beating that. That shit was
Curiosity
wild.
got him. He rocked Gon. Gon came back, rocked him. They was going at it, boy.
At 4 o'clock too. What time was that at 4 or 5? That was crazy, man.
Yeah, that was a crazy fight, dog.
Here we go, man. 4th round. Ferguson Diaz. At this point, I think Diaz is kind of running away with it. I don't really give Ferguson none of the first 3 rounds, so I actually think that Tony Ferguson can't win the fight unless he gets a finish. So at this point, hopefully Ferguson can just kind of just show out and do his thing and maybe give us a good show all the way to the last 5 rounds. I don't see either one of them finishing each other. I think it's gonna go all 5 rounds, but hopefully Ferguson can kind of get in his bag and make this a little bit more competitive than what it is. Because when this is the thing about legend fights is you enjoy it, you love it. But when it goes past the time where it's like, all right, it's like it kind of gets burnt out. So don't let us get there. Come on, Ferg. Do your thing, man. I need to laugh because I was and he kind of just supported everything I just said. It's a little, I'm like, you once you get past the fact that okay, these legends is fighting, it's like, all right, man, this shit kind of boring. But it's not bad. I'm not saying it's boring. It's cool.
Not that bad of a fight to me. I've been
it's a solid
fight.
I guess me personally, I'm just kind of hurt a little bit because Tony definitely didn't look how I thought he would look. He's throwing a lot less punches, a lot more kicks. I'm not mad at that, but I just think that Tony can throw a lot. Like his pace is a lot different than.
Oh,
like I'm used to seeing Tony Ferguson's pace going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like throwing jabs after jabs, coming forward kicks. Like it seems like Tony Ferguson is resetting a lot when it comes to this camp. Ooh, Jesus.
You said I won 2?
Yeah. But I'm like, I feel like Tony is just he's resetting a lot, if that makes sense. I'm like, he usually doesn't reset this much.
Diaz is different, man. It's a hell of a guy in front of him right there.
No, I ain't gonna give Diaz that much credit because he would have gotten finished by Chimaev quicker than Holland.
They both would have got everybody getting finished by Chimaev. Boy, that boy was 185 pounds.
If you think about it, though, Diaz has a lot better jiu-jitsu than Holland, so who knows?
He'd have for sure been gassed, though. He'd have just big boyed him.
Holland is really just, Diaz is really just outworking Tony Ferguson. This is. I would have rather see this fight at 155. Ferguson looks like he shouldn't even be at 170. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like he didn't train. Looks a shell of himself. I hate this. How you feel about this card, as a whole, man?
Very underwhelming.
Yeah, man.
Especially for the price.
Oh, Diaz looking to get a guillotine on Ferguson. I think he's gonna get it. He got it. It's over. Oh! Wow.
That boy Nate is a dog. Crazy.
Man, I hate this is Ferguson's career. It doesn't make any sense, man.
Ferguson looks terrible though, man.
Yeah, he looks like he needs to retire.
If you Nate, do you just do one fight deals from here on out?
Yeah, I guess you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that a crazy guillotine though? You said it's crazy. You just talked about his jiu-jitsu and he went right into it.
Sheesh. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like this card is like bittersweet for me. It's just like Holland getting did the way he did, and then I love Tony, and it's like I don't know, man. It's weird, bro. It's because I remember when Tony was at his top and they didn't give him his chance. And it's like now that he's at his bottom, he's just getting demolished. And it's almost like, man, you gotta retire, bro.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to Nate Diaz, man. As soon as the sniper said it was getting boring, that boy finishes him.
Guillotine. And how happy Tony is, man. Tony's finna come back and he's gonna fight again. And Tony's happy to, and That's where money really fixes everything. Because you know Tony got a big bag from this, man. He probably got pay-per-view points. I'm telling you, if this doesn't do 750 to 100 to 1 mil, you crazy. And the post-fight interview is gonna go crazy with it. So
And I'm
you know
gonna have to tune in and see what's going on with that.
Yeah. Listen to that.
Oh, they got Corey Sandhagen next week, boy.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting Song Yongdong.
Oh, that's a fight right there, boy. But go ahead, listen to that post-fight interview. Let us know, tune in, tap in with the people, and let us know what Nate Diaz ended up saying, man. I'm just gonna tell the people this right now, man. It hurts my soul that my guy Tony Ferguson went out like this. You gonna listen to that joint, Zen?
Yeah, I got you. You know Charles Oliveira's fighting Islam? That's gonna be crazy.
Yes, nigga, we talked about that. But listen to the post-fight so you can inform the people.
All right.
I hope Dana pays Tony not to fight again, kind of like what he did to Chuck Liddell. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna allow Tony to come back, make a name. Think about he got finished by Nate Diaz. Think about what would have happened if Tony Ferguson would have fought Li Jingliang. That would have been one of the worst things in the world, man. Hit the like button, by the way. If y'all ain't hit the like button, man, subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the family, man. Be part of the family. What a card, man. Definitely underwhelming in my personal opinion. I'm not trying to be salty. And maybe I'm being salty and maybe I'm being biased because the fighters that I wanted to win, they didn't win. I didn't have no Skrilla on nothing, no money on nothing, but yeah. Yeah, it hurts my feelings just a little bit when it comes to some of the people who won, some of the people who lost. At the end of the day, I'm not mad at what happened between Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson. The only thing that upsets me really when it comes down to it is Tony Ferguson did not look like he should have been at 170 at any point. I don't know who's a part of his team, who said he should be fighting at 170, but that just did not look a good look. Tony Ferguson did not look like Tony Ferguson at 170. That's my personal opinion. If you disagree with me, let me know. But I don't believe it. I really wonder right now what Diaz is saying. Tony's shaking his head, man. He got a couple bruises under his eyes, man. That doesn't look good. It's crazy, man. I wonder if Diaz is going to end up deciding that he's going to want to come back to the UFC. You feel me? If he's going to move on to his own thing. I know it's the best way to really end everything, man. Get that W, man. That guillotine choke was nasty on point. Tony did not look like what he was supposed to look like, man. I didn't understand what that was about. It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. Tony needs some Chinese takeout. He needs a lot more, and a couple hospital beds, man. Nothing but love, Tony, man. Nothing but love. That shit hurt my soul, man. I ain't like that shit. They really talking that shit. It seemed like he do. I wonder who he's congratulating and what he's saying, what he's talking about. You feel me? I wonder if he's retiring. I wonder if he's gonna put the gloves down. He's gonna do the gloves. Joe Rogan got the mic right there, like, yo, this is what the case is. This is what it be. So he's talking that shit. Yeah, I told you Nate wants to box, so he's going on the boxing side. I'm not listening to the post-fight interview with Sniper, so educate me if you're listening, man. Zen's he's gonna give us the full recap once he hears everything. But he definitely talking that talk. I could tell, man. He keeps doing it. When a nigga do that, man, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot on their mind. Just trying to let it go. You feel me? Salute to the people, man. What a good night, man. A good night. The only unfortunate thing about this entire night is that I feel like the fights really wasn't what I thought they was finna be. That's the only thing. It's like we had all this drama leading up. By the way, we still don't got no backstage footage of a brawl that they talking about that happened. Missing weight, rewarding fighters that missed weight and shit. Like, and it's just, man, I think this was just disrespectful to the sport and all. You know what I'm saying? I watched it, so I can't say much because I supported it. But I just think this was some bullshit, man. Like, this is a whole pay-per-view based off of, fights that just, what I'm saying, got nothing to do with nothing other than we watching some people. Seemed like Nate Diaz is retiring and he's showing love to his, his fans and shit and his team. That's how I look. Tony got outclassed. I think Tony finna retire, y'all. I think Tony finna retire, man. That's how it looks. I ain't watching it, but it look like Tony finna retire. I love you, Tony, man. I ain't got nothing but love to you, bro. Like, man, none of this shit matters, bro. You was a legend in the sport. You a beast. You a dog. Like I said, man, I remember the Ultimate Fighter, the Brock Lesnar joint. Shit in the chicken salad.
Basically, Nate is top 5 ever in the most submissions in the UFC history with 10 now. Charles Oliveira got 16. That motherfucker going to the Hall of Fame. I didn't know he had that many submissions in the UFC. That's crazy, bro. 16? But anyway, he was just saying, and it's, poor Nate. I don't know if he's ever talked like that, but he be talking like a man of Holyfield sometime. But he be like, what I'm finna do is, I'm about to, all these motherfuckers, so long? Because they asked him, like, Chimaev, he came over, so wait, what was you think? He's like, I ain't worried about no bitch ass rookie. That's bitch shit over there. We ain't worried about that bitch shit. And everybody start laughing. Start cheering like, ah. And then he was like, so what are you gonna do? He's like, I've had a bitter relationship with the UFC my whole time here, but shout out to Dana. And he said like 2 other names. And then he was like, but I'm about to go I'm about to go do another profession and own that motherfucker. And he was like, what do you mean? So you're gonna take up boxing? That's what you saying? He was like, all I know is Conor couldn't do it. He started naming out something. He's like, they couldn't do it. So I'm gonna go and take over a sport, whether it's MMA, it's Bellator, it's one championship, it's jiu-jitsu, whatever, kickboxing, whatever it is. I'm gonna show y'all motherfuckers how to go do it because I'm the cream of the creme. So if y'all think out there that y'all all that, I'm here and I'm about to come in for you. And after I go take off for another sport, I'm back in here. That's what he was saying.
Hey man, I appreciate you giving us the recap.
And then Tony, he just said he's back. He said he wished he had more time to prepare for that fight. But he said he's back. And he shout out his wife and his child. And yeah.
I love Tony, man, but 170 isn't the division for you, brother. If you're going to come back, do 155. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he was saying he's back for that division. I think he's just saying he was back. He's back.
I don't know about that. I saw the fight. I don't know about that. I think he needs to retire. I'm going to say this, though. I'm not even going to lie to you, man. I pulled up this little YouTube bullshit because I want to watch the Le'Veon Bell versus
AP.
Yeah. I want to see what happens.
You put it up for real?
I hope he's not injured. Yeah, I got it up. I'm watching it right now. They're supposed to be next. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, though.
I probably won't tune in at all, to be real with you, dog.
Did Nate say he was retiring? What did he say?
I told you, he said he's going to take over another profession.
So he basically retired, but didn't say necessarily he was retiring.
Yeah, he said he's going to be back after he does that. That's what he said.
But what do you think he's going to be back for? You think he's going to be back for the UFC?
He's going to come back for a belt.
For the UFC?
Yeah.
So that nigga's he's finna stay in the promotion?
That's what he said.
That's crazy. So he really got love for the UFC. So maybe that's how I know this shit was planned from day one. All this shit was just, all this shit has become a WWE, bro.
Everybody was criticizing Vince McMahon. That boy's a legend.
Man,
Vince
that's
McMahon,
the blueprint, nigga. It's Sniper said I'm watching the AP stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it too, bro. I got that shit. I'm gonna watch it. It's Saturday night. I might as well.
Oh, Lord, jeez.
Salute to the people, man. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Hopefully everyone's having a great Saturday. Let me ask you this, Young Zen. You've been watching got any new shows? I'm gonna throw one out. It's popular, everyone knows about it, but I'm gonna throw one out just in case. But anything new you've watched?
I was just watching that Black Dirty Bag, man. I'm invested, dog. I fuck with it, man.
Damn, you late, nigga. Damn.
But other than that, no, I don't got no new shows for real.
You heard about the new Lord of the Rings show?
I heard something about it.
I watched it and I love it. But make sure if you watch it, you have to watch the YouTube videos where it break it down because it's really in the book. So you gotta, because you'll be lost. Because the first 2 episodes, I'm like, man, this shit is trash. It's boring. And I said, wait, let me watch some of these review channels. And then they connected the dots. I was able to see how it tied in with the new Lord, the old Lord of the Rings that we came up on and all that stuff. I'm like, this shit is fire. So check that out, man. That shit fire, man.
We got Raising Canaan tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, man. I already know. I'm gonna watch Raising Canaan tomorrow, and I'm also watch the I think it's the 6th or 7th episode of City on the Hill. City on the Hill, fire.
What's that?
Check it out, man.
Check it out.
3 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons.
All right, I'll be down.
I'm watching these.
I still watch Obi-Wan Kenobi. I still ain't watched that.
Yeah, you know,
because you didn't make it interesting.
That's what I said. You ain't missing out on much. If you don't watch it, I'm not mad at you. If you do watch it,
Mandalorian's better.
Nigga, Mandalorian is way better. Obi-Wan Kenobi's not even close. Obi-Wan Kenobi, if you want to, be nostalgic, you know what I'm saying, touch on some good memories, yeah, cool. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Black Dirty Bag. I never watched that Samuel Jackson little series you said. That's
a good one, man. Shit, I can't remember the name of it.
I'll probably Google it. It'll probably pop up.
Damn, I can't remember that. Yeah, but that was good, man. I loved it. A couple slow episodes, but when it got to the end, man, powerful. Salute to the people, by the way, man. Salute to everybody, man. I just want to say this real quick. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Khamzat Chimaev versus Kevin Holland. UFC 279. Very disappointing card. It's been a while since I've said that openly. Been a while since I've said that aggressively. Been a while. I said that, period. Very disappointing card. Especially like Zen was talking about a little bit earlier when we was talking about watching Cyril Gane versus Taito Ivasi that was free. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But that's
crazy.
how marketing works, Really gets you tied up. Thinking that something's gonna happen.
Get you tied up.
Yeah, man. Like, oh, this is what's the case gonna be. It's not. That boy Diaz. Salute to Chris Cabrera. Haven't seen you before. Salute to you, man.
Shout out to you, dog.
Subscribe if you're part of the channel. You know what I'm saying? We at the point now, man. I just want to say salute to Nate Diaz. He got the W. Car was a little bit on the trash side. Not even gonna lie. I'm watching this. I won't be too late, but I'm like, shit. It's Saturday. I want to see what's going on with this Adrian Peterson, Le'Veon Bell shit. Not even gonna lie to you.
I feel you, dog. Well, shit, I think I'm about to get up out of here then, man. If you're gonna keep watching that, because I ain't gonna tune in. Oh,
I ain't mad at you, man.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody in here, man. If y'all didn't drop a like or y'all didn't subscribe, be a part of the family, man. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came. We had jumping in here for a minute. We're gonna keep giving y'all that fire. It looked like October 15th, and then the Canelo fight. That's gonna be our biggest days, man. I feel like it's gonna be crazy, dog. We're gonna have a lot of things, a lot of content.
We got Deontay Wilder, Robert Helenius still. Joseph Parker versus Joe Joyce is
Devin Haney, Cambosos.
This month. Yeah, Devin Haney, Cambosos.
Clarissa Shields.
So we still got a lot of good fights. And then, like, I don't know nothing necessarily coming up ahead when it comes to the UFC side of the game, but we still got some big UFC cards.
Canelo's at the end of this month, right?
End of this month. Yeah. And then we got Joseph Parker, Joe Joyce, I think coming, if not next month, next weekend, the weekend after. So we got we got a lot of good fights coming up. It's going to be crazy. We're keeping it clean as ever. Clean as the bald-headed nigga on that soap. You know what I'm saying? I heard the Cavs got Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, nigga. Of course that's true, nigga. What you mean? Canelo fight next week. Do we fight next week? Oh, well, it's Snipers. It's never wrong. So that's Cinco de Mayo?
That's his. What, bro? Did you just say Cinco de Mayo?
Oh, that's in May, huh?
It is the 17th, bro. It's at the T-Mobile Center.
Damn, so it is next weekend. Damn, see. It's Snipers is never wrong. So we going crazy with it, man. Back to back. We finna be back at it. I know this upcoming week, I'm dropping vids like crazy, man. Triple G finna shock the world. Oh, Le'Veon Bell versus Adrian Peterson finna happen. Bank of California. Let's see who finna get shut out.
All right, my brothers. Shout out to the Snipers, man. I think I'm about to get up out of here.
Appreciate you, Zen. Enjoy the rest of your night, brother.
Next Independence Day is the 16th. So you wasn't wrong. You were saying Cinco de Mayo, but you knew what you was on.
I was on.
He be on the money. Oh, he be on the money. Oh.
I appreciate you, bro.
All right, dog.
I had to change his title too. All right, dog.
All right, man.
I'm gonna stay, y'all. I'm gonna be up in this joint. I'm gonna watch these fights. I'm gonna edit the title. I'm still hurt Ferguson lost, man. That shit hurt my soul. That shit hurt my soul. I'm still like, I'm like, Adrian Peterson is really, why are you on this? What's the point of this? It doesn't make any sense to me. Is this necessary? It's like he don't even look good on the mitts, man. It looks like he look all over the place. Le'Veon Bell looks a lot better on the mitts. But, you know, at the same time, when it comes to the experience they got, it really all that matters is when they actually get in the ring. It's some crazy shit, man. Happy Saturday to the people, man. Hopefully y'all been enjoying y'all Saturday. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably not gonna watch no fights after this, but I need to see what's gonna happen between Adrian Peterson and Le'Veon Bell. Bro, I swear these YouTube kids gonna be wanting to show the fight, and that gets on my nerves. Well, it's a whole different lane now. It's like it's a whole different lane. It's like, damn, this is what it is. You feel me? Like, who would have thought that you would have, as a combat sports fan, ever would have thought to yourself and been like, oh, we're going to see these, you know, young kids making money who didn't even put their foot in the game, making, you know, amazing amounts of cash or a lot bigger bags than people who've really put their whole entire, you know, everything into the game just based off their following. Like, who would have thought that would have been the case? Because there's a whole avenue for that. There's a whole audience for that. There's a whole, you know, perspective when it comes to that particular, you know, situation. Like, that's wild to me. But that's what it is. Like, it's you either adapt or you don't. You either move with the program or you get left behind. And that's what we're seeing here. Like, we got, like, I see Adrian Peterson making his way in, man. This is a legend, man. Like a lot of these dudes who probably are watching, or I don't think there's a lot of people watching this particular card because, you know, who is, like, it's, no disrespect, but oh damn, let me fix the title. I just noticed I spelled Holland wrong. My bad, Kevin. My brother named it. No, I don't want to give out his government name. Y'all niggas up in here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, I'm like, to see a guy like Adrian Peterson put himself in this position, I'm not saying he's at a disadvantage. I'm not saying, but like being possibly even Le'Veon Bell, both these guys, the money they've made, the position they put himself in, the things they've accomplished, and now to do this, it's like, why does this make sense? It doesn't. But at the end of the day, it's like money does make sense. It's the craziest thing. Life ain't fair, man. This is so BS. These little kids do nothing. They be making my whole life wages in 6 months. That's a fact, but that's just what the world we live in now. Like, that's how quick shit changes. It's like, that's what be throwing me off personally. Is like, man, shit be changing so quick. It's like you think you got a grasp on reality, or you think you got a grasp on what's going on now. And it's like literally in 2 to 3 years, the whole entire thing is shifted and changed because technology, internet, like it's ridiculous. And that's why I be thinking some of these dudes be getting sucked up into pause, like Le'Veon Bell, Adrian Peterson, etc. Because I'm like, they see a bag being presented to them, but they don't understand the long-term, you know what I'm saying, effects of this bullshit. I'm not saying there is going to be anything to it. It's just, I don't know, this is crazy. I never would have thought, man. It's wild to me. But at the end of the day, I'm saying this crazy shit is wild to me and all that stuff. But nonetheless, here I am, right? Like, I'm watching this shit. I'm paying attention to it. I'm trying to see what's finna happen next, all that type of shit. So it is what it is. I also want to just shout out to the, you know, MMA side of the game. I was not impressed by that card. That was some bullshit. But, you know what I'm saying? Because I watched that bullshit, I might as well watch this bullshit. Sometimes just because that shit is promoted as something that's supposed to be legit don't mean that's what it is. So I ain't mad at watching something like this. You feel me? I'm not even gonna lie to you though. My streams is on some bullshit, so maybe this shit ain't really even getting broadcasted right. You feel me? Trying to find an actual link for the joint. I can't find one to save my life. Yeah, it's like as soon as my guy Le'Veon Bell was finna get to work with Adrian Peterson, the streams went crazy with it. Like I'm trying to see that, man. Come on. I don't know what happened to my stream, y'all. But I can't pull this goddamn them. I can't find the fight now. Is that just me? Anybody else watching it? Why these YouTube fights be so late? I be feeling the same way. Like I had this shit up and I can't find the fight now. Like if you want me to be real, I don't even know how to even if I were to even want to pay for this shit. I don't even know where I would have to go for this type of shit. Cause it's some bootleg shit. All right, maybe I found a stream. Let's see. All I wanted to see was Adrian Peterson versus Le'Veon Bell, and I can't find it. Oh, here we go. I found the stream, y'all. Shit. Took me fucking long enough. I found the stream. Here we go. Le'Veon Bell, Adrian Peterson. I found a stream. It don't look like nobody is in the crowd. Le'Veon Bell looks like he has a pretty I like his style, but I'm telling you right now, one of these boys is gonna get knocked out. This is gonna be disgusting. Oh, I already see Le'Veon Bell. He don't have no defense. He finna get knocked out. Le'Veon Bell finna get knocked out, y'all. I want y'all to think about this. Le'Veon Bell look like a dude who think he got defense, but he don't. But think about that. Think about a defensive fighter fighting defensively, but don't got defense. Peterson finna knock out Le'Veon Bell. I promise y'all right now. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Le'Veon Bell finna get slapped, bro. Bell look like he think he got like Bell look like he like I know how to box. I know how to box. And you see him throw a punch, you're like, nigga, you don't know how to box. It says only 2 rounds though, so you know a lot going on. Man, this is some boring shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's boring in the mud. Peterson, man, if he just throw that right hand, he'll knock him out, man. Peterson, like he got heavy hands. One of them getting KO'd. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's not. I'm like, someone's gonna get KO'd. Like both of them, you can easily see these niggas just decided to start boxing as soon as they said, "Hey, you want to box?" Because them, they. If I'm Peterson, the way that Bell keeps ducking his head low to the right, man, just throw your right hand out there. But I understand, man, when you a newcomer, you don't feel comfortable throwing your right. The right feels very uncomfortable. But I'm like, Le'Veon Bell, man, he leaves his chin out every time he throws. If at least Peterson stays upright and he stays in position the entire time. He doesn't put himself out of position. Bell, he be reaching for shit. Nigga reaching for shit like he trying to grab the top, you know what I'm saying? Condiment and sauce on the top of the shelf. You feel me? Why you reaching, my nigga? Whoever said that, Zen, tell them get fuck out of here, man. They don't know what they talking about. If your streams get down, use VIP League. It's working. Yeah, I got one. I got one now. Hold up, y'all. I got to use the bathroom real quick. I know. Who used the bathroom so much? I got liquids in me, and I had a great run. Give me a second. If y'all want me to be honest, I think Peterson looks like the better boxer. Man, if that's a hoe saying that shit, tell her to get the fuck up out of your life. No, I'm playing. Let's be like, hey, baby girl, if you want shit to be more exciting, then maybe you should bring the excitement. That's your line, nigga. But I'm gonna say this right now, man. Peterson looks like, even though Peterson is newer, like I'll say this. Le'Veon Bell, from what I saw from his training footage and all that stuff, it looked like Le'Veon Bell has been doing boxing a lot longer than he has. Peterson looks a little bit more natural to the sport, has power, but I'll give Bell this, man. As the fight's going on, he looks a little bit more comfortable, but he's going to have to be careful because he's definitely leaving himself open for Peterson to land a big shot. Now, this fight is so inexperienced that I can't give a round to either one of them because neither one of them landed anything. So this is like it's tied going into the third round, in my personal opinion. Neither one of them was won any rounds. That's my personal opinion. AP dropped Le'Veon with a body shot. Oh, okay, I missed that. It's snipers. I didn't see that. See, I knew it. So I was like, I didn't see that, but I was like, from watching it, I'm like, AP looks like he got that natural power. He looks more like a natural boxer. Oh, he did. Oh, wow. Peterson has some power, but they didn't call it. You see Nick Young hitting the mitts? My God. This is a disgrace to boxing. Why are we allowing things like this? Well, okay, all right. Nick Young actually doesn't look that bad. He just looks ridiculously out of shape. Did he train for this? This is crazy. What are we watching, y'all? What are we watching, man? This is some crazy shit. I don't know if this is boxing. It's definitely entertainment. I'll say that much. Hit the like button, man. Show some love, y'all. If y'all up in here, man. Le'Veon Bell, man. Seems like he thinks he's Emmanuel Sanchez or something, man. Nigga keep his hands lower than a motherfucker. He acts like he got some of the greatest defense in the world. I'll give him that. The thing about Le'Veon Bell is he don't got no offense. Yeah, you keep moving and grooving, but baby, you got to throw something and hit something. You feel me? This art is about getting not touched, but then touching. You feel me? And Le'Veon Bell, the defense, it looks on point, and I'm gonna give you that. But Peterson is the one who's landing good shots. That's a good counter jab from Le'Veon. This ain't good, but it's entertaining. I'm right there with you with snipers. I'm like, this ain't good by no means. Coming on, and it's like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. After watching the UFC 279, that was a disappointment to me, man. That was nowhere near what I thought it was gonna be. But shit, this is terrible, but it's entertaining. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing in the ring. Like, this isn't boxing, but they're fighting. They're trying to hit each other. I'll say that. This ain't boxing, but they're trying to hit each other. I'll tell you that much. And neither one of them can hit each other. That's hilarious to me. So I don't know. Like, if this ends up going all 5 rounds, you just got to give it a draw because no one's hitting no one. Or you're going to give it to Peterson just because he dropped, Le'Veon Bell. You have to. Because other than that, nigga, they can't hit each other. They're literally just missing. Just missing, and missing. Le'Veon Bell can't throw a combination to save his life. Nigga thinks he's Roy Jones Jr. I'm just going to throw this right hand. It's terrible, man. I feel like the main event going to be good. Yeah, I'm not even going to lie to you. It's Saturday night. I'm chilling. It's Saturday night, so I ain't got nothing to do with Saturday night. I got my food in there waiting. I'm finna watch this little YouTube shit. I ain't even going to lie to you. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. You can be mad at me if you want. I'm finna watch this YouTube shit, man. I don't know how many more fights into the main event, but I'm enjoying this shit, man. And I think it was strategically done too, because I'm surprised that they did a good job of making sure that the fights or the main events were going to happen after the UFC. I'm mad they just tried to show a replay of Le'Veon Bell throwing a right hand. That joint did not land. It got caught on Adrian Peterson's glove. Chill. I'm going to probably be asleep by that time because it's snipers for you. I'm going to be here as long as I can. I'm here with you, Flu. I already know it's snipers, bro. And I'm going to be the same way. I'm going to be here as long as I can. Like, I'm saying this right now, man. I'm going to try to be here to the main event on the YouTube side of the game. I'm probably when the main event happens. I'll even put that as the main name in front. You feel me? No, I'll do it right now so everybody knows who's coming up in here. They don't think it's they're like, what you talking about? They don't think I'm scamming. And then afterwards, I'll change it. So I'll put that. So y'all know. So y'all don't think I'm scamming y'all niggas. I'm not a scammer. I'm real life. And that's the truth. And that is the truth. People know I ain't playing nobody. This is so bad. They haven't even hit each other, but I'm laughing. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, they can't hit each other to save their life. They just keep missing every punch. Like, they both look like they have amazing defense. But the only reason they look like they have amazing defense is because they don't know how to land a punch. This is ridiculous. I've never seen a boxing match where they don't land. This is probably the first round I'm going to give to Le'Veon Bell. It almost frustrates me that Le'Veon Bell won't let his right hand go. Because like Le'Veon Bell obviously looks like he's the better natural, or he looks like the better boxer. He looks like he's been doing it a longer time. But he just won't let none of his hands go. This is like a glorified workout, man. I'm not mad at it, though. It's a good time at the end of the day. I don't know who the co-main event is. I don't know who the main event is. Or is this the co-main event? They're sponsored by Cane's Chicken. I'm not mad at that. Cane's Chicken is good. So I appreciate it. But is this the co-main event, or is this the main or is this the right before the co-main event? That's my question. His sniper said Le'Veon acting like he boxing, trying to yo, that's what makes me laugh, bro. That's what I'm like. He keeps on trying to act like he really out there, just a savant of the game. The co-main is Nick. That's right. That's what I remember. So yeah. So I may not make it to the main event for the co-main event being Nick Young versus some random dude, because that's gonna be some trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I'm gonna make it to that. Ain't no way I'm gonna make it to that. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the only fight I want to see. I'm gonna watch my shows. Le'Veon Bell stopped Adrian Peterson. I missed it. He knocked out Adrian Peterson. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Did you see it, snipers? Did you see it, bro? I don't even know. I didn't see it. What happened, bro? He must have knocked him out. Yo, what happened, man? They not showing the replay. Adrian Peterson don't look like he got knocked out. What happened? Damn. Ain't that some shit, man? Oh, here we go. I'm about to see it. Oh, that was cold, bro. Oh my God. Ooh, lady. He froze that boy. That right hand came right across. That man, he put him on the deck. That was cold. He put him on the deck, man. AP got a deed. You feel me? Absolutely demolished. Oh, he faded the right hand. And then that's some beautiful work from Le'Veon Bell, man. That boy got dropped, man. You know what I'm saying? Cramped up like he ain't have no water in his system. You feel me? That boy went on pause like he was playing a video game when you press the start button, Nick. Didn't know what to do. Charles Martin, Luis Ortiz too. Le'Veon Bell ain't no joke. I ain't gonna give you nothing but respect for that boy. You put him on the ground like he was supposed to be a flower, Nick. Sniper said I didn't even see it. I was drinking water. I didn't see it either, man. I was talking to you, bro. AP looks like he could have continued though, probably, but that nigga shouldn't continue because he wants to still have a football career. That boy got KO'd, nigga. Count your motherfucking blessings. Who Nick Young fight? I know this after that. Like I said, I wasn't gonna fight nothing after this. But after seeing my guy AP get absolutely demolished, destroyed, looking like he don't know what's coming next, hitting the chin, wondering what to do. After seeing that boy AP is humbled. He's like, man, no, I got no respect for you. My bad. The boxing will always prevail. Like I said, Le'Veon Bell, like he was the better boxer, and he used that boxing ability and put that. I said I wasn't finna watch the next one, but I don't know, man. I might be satisfied. It might be a satisfying thing to see. Hopefully, I get to see Nick Young get KO'd, man. It's amazing seeing these guys just get absolute. I'm staying in this, y'all. I don't care. I ain't got shit else to do. I got my food waiting for me. I can eat. Let's see if Nick Young gets KO'd. That's what I'm trying to see. Shit. We here. I paid so much money to make sure that this internet is on point. So what we gonna do? I'm gonna stay through. And hopefully we see Nick Young get KO'd. Or maybe Nick Young KO somebody. We're gonna find out. Next episode on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Hit that like button, y'all. Show some love. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. It has been a very, man. AP got absolutely flatline, man. He got flatline. Man put Garnett and Marquise Morif in this joint. Hey, that would be crazy, man. I'm like, this new celebrity boxing, whatever this is, I don't know what this is. YouTube, social media boxing, seeing these guys fight, man, this shit crazy. I never thought I would see AP get flatlined. I hope he got paid what he was supposed to get paid. Cause AP, man, you ain't finna be on another team. Look what happened with Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson got knocked out by Jake Paul, and they didn't even let him be back in the big three. AP, you think you finna be back in the NFL after what Le'Veon Bell just did to your chin? Jesus Christ, man. Pause. Destroyed you. I don't understand what's going on, man. It's just ridiculous, man. This celebrity bot, it's exposing these niggas like, yeah, nigga, you can run a ball, you can be the greatest ever. But boxing is a skill. It's really showing that boxing is a skill. It really just shows like, nigga, you can't take this boxing shit lightly. You can't say, oh, nigga, I ran 5,000 yards and I'm athletic. I can get into the boxing ring and put work in. Because I'm telling you, when I was watching the footage from Le'Veon Bell, I was like, man, you can tell he's been boxing for a while. Like, he's not good, but he respects the sport. Adrian Peterson, when I watched him, I was like, this nigga been doing this for 2 to 3 months. This shit is ridiculous. All right, I'm praying to God it don't take that long for them to get to the point where, where they got Nick Young fighting. Because I really don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I can end this at any point. I watched the fights that I wanted to watch. I enjoyed the time that I wanted to enjoy. But I won't even lie to you, man. It's Saturday night. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm like, the only thing I would do other than this would probably go into the room, watch some. I really don't got no TV shows to watch, but I'll probably watch some YouTube, eat my food. But I'm not hungry yet. So when I get hungry, that's probably when I'm gonna be like, man, fuck all y'all. Nothing but love, but fuck y'all. But I'm not hungry yet. So when I get hungry, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Nothing but love to the people, man. I got a new whip. Driving it around like a motherfucker. Feeling good. Tomorrow's Sunday, man. Feeling good. Still got a lot of things I need to take care of. A lot of responsibilities, but shit, man. I ain't thinking about none of that shit right now, man. Right now, I'm just enjoying my night, man. Appreciating everything that's going on. Appreciate y'all being up in here, having a good time. I'm trying to decide if really I should, you know what I'm saying, stay thorough and stay through and watch this. Look, man, they like when they don't show the shit, man, this nigga Nick Young look like he ain't even trained for this. The only reason why, well, I won't lie, actually, Nick Young actually, Nick Young don't look bad. That nigga know how to box. Nick Young finna knock a nigga out. I'm saying it right now. Nick Young finna knock a nigga out. Let's see if I would be able to make it through this. Let's see if I can see Nick Young. I never thought, me as a young nigga, when I used to see Nick Young being a goofy nigga on Washington Wizards and do his thing on the LA Lakers, he was solid. I never thought I would see this nigga in this position right here. I wish it was Blueface he was fighting. That was the fight I wanted to see. That was the fight. The only reason why I would have paid attention to this card, that was what I wanted to pay attention to. But I'm still going to see what happened because if I can see Nick Young get absolutely KO'd into oblivion, that'd be crazy. Team Minikin. I don't know who this guy is he's fighting, but he's fighting him. That's the case. And that's the verdict. And that's what it is. And that's the bottom line. Stone Cold said so. I ain't mad at it, though. We still got his snipers up in here. Nick Young looks so out of shape, but this other dude, like... Yeah, Nick Young look out of shape than a motherfucker. Nick Young look like he ain't trained a day in his life. But it looks like he knows how to throw some, you know what I'm saying, throw some combinations. So I'll give him that. So I'm like, even if he looks out of shape, or even if he is out of shape, if he knows how to throw some combinations and the other dude doesn't, he should be able to get a win. Because I'm like, this shit is below novice level. Like, you got amateur, you got novice, you got niggas fighting on the street. This shit is like, this is below that, nigga. This is like two random, like this is like your two cousins getting into a play fight and then it gets serious and you trying to figure out why it got serious and they don't want to tell you why, but they still trying to, you know what I'm saying, kill each other. It's just some bullshit. But here I am watching the bullshit. I don't know why. This is disgusting. I feel disgusted watching this bullshit. This nigga's in a hotel room that they paid $30 a night for, nigga. Probably not even that. It was probably $15 a night. What is this promo? What am I watching? It's the only reason I'm watching this shit is because I'm awake right now, nigga. Flu, get in there and knock out an NBA legend. That's what I'm saying, man. I got to get the lotto, man. Niggas got to see the channel. That's why I be telling niggas, bro, do 5K. Like, man, show some love to your boy, man. Give your boy a chance. I stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? I never take a day off. Let me get a chance, nigga. I would have gladly took the fight with Nick Young. I'd have knocked that fool out, nigga. I'd have put hands on that nigga. The Dominican just say he got... Bro, I'm telling you, man, these little cards is some bullshit, man. These little social media cards is some bullshit. They disgracing the name of boxing to the fullest. Niggas came up with the word called blasphemy because we disrespecting the religion. Y'all need to try and figure out a word that that translates to disrespecting the sport of boxing. They even got Jimmy Lennon Jr. doing it. How much money are they paying these niggas? This is why I be thinking to myself. I'm like, with these YouTube, social media, the KSI event, they got Bruce Buffer. That's not Bruce Buffer. I'm forgetting his brother. Let's get ready to rumble. They got him, right? For here, they got Jimmy doing it. That's the Showtime ring announcer. Like, how much money are they putting in these niggas' pockets? This is some bullshit, man. I'm watching it though. So who am I to say anything about it? It's funny to the motherfucker. That's why I'm like, I'm complaining so much. I'm talking shit, but I'm here and I'm still watching it. I could have just been like, hey, y'all, I'm finna stop the stream. This is some bullshit. I'm gonna go watch my TV and eat my food. But I'm sitting here watching this bullshit. I'm like, here we are. Oh, lost one in a bit of it was good with it. Lost one. Hey guys, Mr. Boxing went out tonight. No worries, nigga. Just happy you up in here now. Who won the Shields fight? It got postponed. Last one, it got postponed. It's happened in October. It's gonna happen the same night and day as Devin Haney versus George Kambosos 2 and Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius. So that got postponed. So tonight, all we've been talking about is the Nate Diaz versus Chimaev fight, and I got my guy Snipers up in here, and we just we just so happen to be watching this bullshit ass YouTube boxing card because that's all that's going on. What the fuck? Why? Because the queen ended up passing away. So they, in respect to her, they went to postpone it all the way to October. So yeah, that's the case. Your Sniper said, why get postponed? Yeah. So yeah, it's because the queen passed away and they went to and they thought the respectable date for them to reschedule it was on the same date as Robert Helenius versus Deontay Wilder, as well as Devin Haney versus George Kambosos 2, which is in October. So, yeah, you know how it goes. Weird shit. So we up in here. I've been saying I didn't want to watch this shit. I've been saying I'm going to turn this shit off, but for some reason this shit is so stupid that I keep watching it. We watching this goddamn YouTube shit. Wait, isn't last one from UK or am I tripping? Yeah, he from UK. So it's probably late in the mug out there. You probably don't know. I don't know if you're paying attention to none of this YouTube boxing bullshit. It's a pretty big deal over here. She was queen for 70 years. Okay. So yeah, for us, we're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But lost one, you probably understand it a lot more than we do. I watched I watched the Premier League. Did that get postponed from its snipers? Danny is back again on this bullshit. Just wait to say Jesus is Lord. Y'all bear with Danny. Danny been on some shit all day. But, whatever shit you want, let me know. It's a good time. If I see Nick Young get KO'd into oblivion, man, that's going to be some shit. Honestly, I don't know. I don't watch football. I doubt it. Yeah, they probably make too much money for to postpone something like that. That's more than just one fight. Yeah, this whole league, everything is based off of it. They would have to reorganize so many matches. Sniper said, okay, thank you. And Danny said, yep. Yeah, I'm like, there's so much when it comes to Premier League. That's so
The dude Minikin, he's only 29 years old, while Nick Young is 37. I think I would love to see Nick Young get knocked out. I don't know why. Not because I think he's a bad person, not because I got any disrespect toward him or feel any type of way. I just think he hasn't taken this sport of boxing seriously in any type of way. Like, he looks out of shape than a motherfucker. So I hope Minikin is able to get a knockout, man, because he actually looks like, even though he took this fight on a short fight notice, even though he took this fight on a short. See, that's what I want. Like, I want to get to a point where, but Minikin, he got 1.3 million on TikTok. That's nothing compared to my little 4.7 on YouTube. But I want to get to a point where, hopefully someone drop out of the fight and like, we need somebody. And it's like, yo, give Fluence a chance. And I come in because I'm like, Nick Young, he look out of shape to the motherfucker. This nigga look like he ain't trained a day in his life, nigga. All right, we finna see Minicon Wilder flu. Don't bleak because he finna knock you. Hey, it's snipers. As much as I think it's disrespectful for him to compare himself to Wilder, Nick Young look out of shape to the motherfucker. I think he finna knock him out, bro. Who's fighting on the YouTube card? We watched Le'Veon Bell. He and I know last one, you gonna know who I'm talking about. Le'Veon Bell knocked out Adrian Peterson. Any big YouTubers? The main event is Adesanya Gibb versus Austin McBroom. The whole thing sucked. A lot of fights suck tonight. Goose, sign up for this YouTube box and lay down the line. I'm trying, man. You can't sign up. They gotta reach out to you. I gotta start putting out, like, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go sign back up for a gym. I gotta start putting out clips. That's the problem. Danny really trying to tell us Jesus is Lord. I ain't mad at it. Save us from our atrocities. Here we go, though, man. Let's see how Nick Young's gonna look. I honestly, personally think we about to see Nick Young get flatlined because he looked like he didn't take boxing serious none. So I really do want to see him get flatlined by a dude who probably doesn't know anything about boxing. But let's see. Nick Young got that chin out. He's gonna really focus and think that because he has a longer reach, that's gonna mean something. But I really think that he's not gonna have the conditioning. But let's see. Maybe Nick Young at the same time he was fooling us. You feel me? Maybe he was showing these, terrible, boxing clips, these terrible training footages showing like, yo, I'm trying to make it seem like I really ain't been training like that, but really I've been going crazy. I've really been training. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm really not mad at the way Nick Young is fighting. He definitely got that chin up in the air. But I like how he's definitely using his reach. I think if he would have fought Blueface would have knocked him out because of where his chin is at. Blueface would have been a lot more aggressive. But hey, yo, Nick Young actually looks pretty good in the ring. I'm surprised. Am I tripping? I don't know any of them. Last one said, I respect it. Danny said next time. Sniper said Nick Young hands down. But he's fighting someone. He doesn't really have to worry about having his hands up. Rec Shop, love you. Nick Young look like he's fighting in the hood. We all are trying. Facts. Yeah, he do. Nick Young look like he on some shit, but he look like he getting the better of his opponent. He definitely looks like he been trained. It definitely looks like my guy Minicon. They said, hey, yo, we got 3-4 days for you to get in the ring. You gonna do this? We're gonna give you this bag. And he said, okay. Nick Young look like he been training, but Nick Young looks terrible. Let's be real. Blueface would have knocked this nigga out. Like, bro, we just living like this is disgusting. Why are we allowing this to happen? Why are we allowing this to happen to boxing, y'all? This is disgusting. You right here, snipers. We're gonna pray and put faith into that right hand from Minicon. He said he got that wild right hand. He said he finna land that joint. Nick Young looks crazy, bro. The only thing that's working for Nick Young is just because he's just a lot bigger than the other motherfucker. He got the reach. Y'all hit the like button too. If y'all ain't hit the like button, man, hit the like button. And subscribe to the channel, please, man. Subscribe to the channel. Be part of the family. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. We going 3 hours into the stream, man. Like, come on, man. Like, don't act like we in here. We going crazy, man. We going crazy. We really putting the work in. Like, I keep saying that I'm really done. I want to stop the stream, but like, there's a lot of bullshit happening tonight. So I'm like, I can't stop the stream. Like, Nate Diaz out here got his hands low, acting like he's like the next up and coming Chris Eubank Jr. Like, he over here thinking he Klitschko. Like, this nigga really out here, really like. Think about the disrespect the sport of boxing is getting created when it comes to this YouTube boxing. Oh, Nick Young really out here, really with the hands, bro. Nick Young really out here with the hands, bro. Nick Young ain't playing no games, my nigga. Nick Young is not playing no games, bro. He might look like Wilder. He just not. Nick Young out here putting the paws on little bro. He out here on this little scrappy, man. He said, I'm finna put the paws on little homie. Nick Young really look like he enjoying this shit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's really funny, like when you see some of these like NBA older players or the football players, like when I see Le'Veon Bell and what he did to AP, I bet you $5. Any niggas is gonna say to Le'Veon Bell, like, yo, AP better than you. He ran way more yards. He gonna be like, but I knocked that nigga out. He ain't more of a man. It's like this is what we're seeing. Like it's Sniper said, celebrity boxing really exposing these niggas because you'll have these lower level athletes, quote unquote, where we praise these niggas, you know, because they did this and did that, but then you know what I'm saying, they didn't really respect their money the way they should have. And now they got to do this type of fight. And it's like, well, yeah, he did great in football, but my man's got knocked out by Le'Veon Bell. You feel me? This shit is crazy. Where one said Allah is with Khamzat, drug addict Diaz got saved by Allah, he would have died. Damn, that's some heavy shit. If you're talking about weed, man, that's some heavy shit. I ain't mad at it though. That's how you feel. No, really, God wins, then wins. What happened? Le'Veon Bell knocked out AP. You feel me? He gave him that. He said he was looking for the two. He said, ah! And AP just died. You feel me? It was beautiful. Sniper said it's actually entertaining. And me too. It's Sniper, bro. I'm on the same shit. Like, nigga, I thought I was gonna stop this shit. I was gonna be good with it. And I'm having too much fun, bro. Keep the faith or the buttermilk biscuits. I'm not mad at that, Danny. That's actually a great. No, just messing with y'all. I actually don't know. I'm gonna act like I didn't even pull that up. That's one of the greatest quotes in the world. Keep the faith or the buttermilk biscuits. I love that right there. That's a great quote right there. For real, for real. The Nick Young fight. Nick Young's putting work on this little nigga. I won't say that little nigga. Respect to him, but Nick Young is showing. He's showing that he got way more hands than I thought. I still think if he would have fought Blueface would have put him in the dirt. You feel me? Like he was digging for something, or he was looking for some treasure, or he was trying to, you know, put a grave, you feel me? But against whoever this dude Minikin is, Nick Young really showing out. Nick Young really putting them hands in. My man's milking the shit out of this little timeout right here, but yeah, man. This is some oh, he got hit on the chin. He got hit on the chin, and he didn't expect that. Nick Young really low. I'm not even mad at it though. Nick Young really got some hands, man. Anybody's trying to say Nick Young don't got hands? He got the hands, bro. He got the hands, man. You know what you're doing after that UFC stuff. I was so disappointed, but this same shit, yeah, it's not. That's how I feel. Like I was really disappointed by how that UFC 279 went. I was upset. Like if I would have ended on that note, I would have been like, damn. But luckily enough, you told me about it. Danny said something about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I'm missing one other person. Said something about him. I'm rolling up to try and find it. I can't find it. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy I ended up watching this shit because I'm like, this is a good time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Nick Young putting in that work, and I'm gonna watch the main event too. This is how much I'm enjoying the co-main event, and I'm gonna watch the main event of this shit. Y'all see, I enjoyed this shit so much. I put it as a like I'm watching all this shit. I'm enjoying it. Nick Young, hey yo, Nick Young, come on, boy. Minikin lowball showing some heart, man. You better be careful, Nick Young. Minikin showing some heart, man. I won't lie. I would have gave Minikin that round, man. I would have gave him that round. I didn't know about this, but thank God whoever told you about this. Facts. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Nick won. No, not yet. But I got Nick win. I got him winning 2 rounds of 1. Next up is the main event, Austin McBroom versus Gibb. I'm watching all this shit. It's so weird, man. I ain't never thought I would be so interested in this bullshit, man. But I'm like, this is a good time, man. This is a good time. I'm enjoying myself, man. Saturday night, I could be out doing whatever I want. You can have whatever you like. I could be doing whatever I want, man. I'm chilling, but I'm like, this is a good time, man. I'm not mad at it. And I'm here for the main event. This is a good time, man. So, salute to the people, man. For real. I'm in the moment, man. That's how I feel. I didn't think, like, I thought I was gonna end up stopping it after the Le'Veon Bell versus Adrian Peterson fight, but after the fact that Le'Veon Bell knocked out Adrian Peterson, that kind of woke me up. And then watching this Nick Young fight, I'm like, I didn't expect Nick Young to be like doing what he's doing. So I'm kind of still up. So I'm like, damn, I'm finna watch the main event. Like, I might as well. This is a good time. I'm not mad. Like, I would love to see someone get knocked out. I don't want to see this go all 5 rounds for Nick Young versus old dude Minicon, but I'm like, it might end up going there, but I'm not gonna be mad at it. I see Nick Young, man. Nick Young looks like he's kind of getting a little tired, man. So if I was Minicon, I would kind of just throw them things. You feel me? I'd be like, man, fuck it. That's what I would do. Excuse me. Yeah, Nick Young got that Roy Jones Jr. style. You feel me? Respectfully, I don't. Oh, Nick Young got knocked out! Oh my god! He got knocked out! He got knocked out into oblivion. Oh shit! Oh my god! He got Bernard Hopkins. That nigga is out. That nigga got pushed through the ropes, bro. Bro, what am I watching, my nigga? This nigga got this. Bro. Bro, wow. he just wild and KO, bro. Yo, this nigga Nick Young got Bernard Hopkins through the ring. This nigga is done. He lost. Hey, yo, Minikin wilded him. It's over. Yo, this nigga Nick Young, this guy absolutely. What the fuck? What am I watching, my nigga? This is what this nigga did. What am I watching, bro? I would have never been watching no shit like this 3-4 years ago. This nigga. What the fuck? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, that Wilder KO power was for real. Bro, I'm so sorry. I just never. I've never seen nothing like this in my life, bro. Yo, this influencer boxing shit is on a whole nother level, bro. That nigga Nick Young, he just gave up. I know what happened. Bro, exactly what you say, Sniper. Is like, he didn't even get pushed. He didn't even get punched, bro. The only reason why he gave up and he said, I'm done, that nigga was tired. He was fatigued. He ain't never felt that type of fatigue in his life. This shit is funny, bro. This nigga really wilded him. He lost. He was losing every round. This nigga, Nick, bro. when I watch shit like this, this tells me it's like everybody wants to be rich. Everyone wants to have $100 million in their bank account. We're literally seeing niggas like Adrian Peterson, Le'Veon Bell. We're literally seeing people with money to a whole nother level, and they still putting themselves in a position on some bullshit. Money don't mean happiness, y'all. This is crazy, bro. This nigga Nick Young literally lost. Like, he was winning the whole fight, and this nigga didn't even get hit with like this. What? I don't even know what that was, bro. Nigga hit him with a Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha. Like, what the fuck was that? That was crazy. This nigga Nick, like, nigga, you should have trained for the fight. That's why I tell you, if Blueface would have fought, bro, he would have knocked that nigga into oblivion. This is sad, bro. I don't even. This is a TikToker, a nigga who got 1 million followers on TikTok, ain't done nothing but post videos. Knocked out an NBA legend. We're in 2022, y'all. This NBA shit, skill levels, all this shit is getting blurred. The lines getting blurred. None of this shit matters. Regular niggas is winning right now. Regular niggas is winning right now, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't even know what this is, bro. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what's going on. This is fucking crazy. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm not even trying to be on this. Like, I don't give a fuck about this YouTube boxing scene shit, but this is crazy. Like, what I'm seeing, combat sports, internet, YouTube, what I'm seeing this shit turn into, man, I can't even imagine being a young nigga right now. Being a young nigga in this realm, skill level, arts, craft, all that shit, it don't mean nothing. Nigga, just clout chase. This is crazy. Nick Young, what the fuck? You an NBA player, my nigga. You lost. You just gave up, my nigga. This is crazy, my nigga. He's lucky he didn't fight Blueface. Blueface would have mollywopped that nigga. He would have sit that. He would have KO'd that nigga into the next round. That nigga is lucky he did not fight Blueface, bro. Man, this shit is sad, bro. How much are these niggas getting paid for this shit? Someone talk to me, man. How much are these niggas getting paid for this weird shit? I'm like, how much are y'all getting paid for y'all to do this, to embarrass yourselves to this point, man? Regular niggas don't even be on some shit like this. Like, how much are y'all getting paid? It must really be the bag. Is it guaranteed? He got Bernard Hopkins on his last fight before he retired. The nigga went through the ropes and fell, bro. Nigga got ba-da-da-da-da. You feel me? Got the doodly-doo. Got exposed. They definitely getting paid more than any other fight. Yeah, that's a fact. Because I'm like, these niggas is getting embarrassed. Nick Young got embarrassed. And this nigga over here talking and shit like that. This shit just sad, bro. This shit is sad, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm watching. Bro, mocked him. Like, this shit is weird. Like, man, this YouTube boxing shit, man, it's really exposing a lot of these niggas, man. Yeah, bro, the nigga he didn't even get hit with a real punch, and the nigga went through the ropes. The nigga was just fatigued. Because he didn't train for the fight. He got fatigued, went through the rope. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck am I watching? Weird shit. What am I watching, bro? I'm like, if you lucky Blueface wasn't fight. If Blueface was on that joint, Blueface would have knocked that nigga into another round. But Blueface over here battling his bitch rather than battling these niggas. Doesn't matter time before LeBron gets the hands put on. LeBron never going to be in that position, bro. LeBron never going to be in that position. Nick Young, man, he fumbled the bag like crazy, bro. This is embarrassing. Like, how much did this nigga, I got to really know, like, how much did this nigga get paid for you to do some shit like this? There's really nobody in the ring like that. Paulie Malignaggi, how much money they paying you to be an announcer for this? Mikey Garcia, how much they paying you? No one give a fuck about no Mark. I love you, Mikey, but nobody care. This is sad. But I'm happy I can talk all this shit because it's the only reason why I'm still watching this shit. Because I'm like, wow, like Nick Young was winning the whole fight. This nigga got hit by a punch that really wasn't even nothing crazy. He was just tired, and this nigga went through the rings like Bernard Hopkins on the last fight when he fought Joe Smith Jr. This is some crazy shit we watching, nigga. We in a whole new realm. We in a whole new atmosphere. We in a whole new spectrum. Nigga, a billionaire. Last my Brown ain't never. They thank you, Zen. Like, nigga, he ain't never even had to think about it. They got Mikey Garcia and Paulie and Ray Flores. What the hell? Who much they? That's what I'm saying. Like, where did these niggas get this money from? You got these random ass organizations. Like, who's paying these niggas, man? Where is this money coming from, bro? Who's paying it? I would never, like, even if it's not even that, it's like at this point, it's like, Zen, I actually agree with you. Who would want to fight Braun the celebrity? He's 6'9", 270. Some people would say, who would want to fight Nick Young as a celebrity? He's 6'7", 230. Some random TikToker at 6'4", put that nigga through the ropes. I'm telling you, man, this celebrity boxing shit is exposing niggas, man. This shit is crazy. It's crazy, man. And it's all really just based around like the nigga who really got this shit popping was Jake Paul, man. Well, it was really low. It was really KSI. And then it was Logan Paul versus KSI. But really, Jake Paul's the nigga who's keeping it going. But I can talk all my shit I want, but I'm over here watching it. I'm over here watching. I could be asleep right now. I could be on my couch eating some good food. It's almost 1 a.m. I could be doing my shit. You feel me? I got some good food waiting for it, real nigga. But I'm here. I'm finna watch this bullshit. I don't know why, man. I'm finna watch this bullshit, man. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But we finna see. I could really stop it right here if I really feel like it. Because I really don't give a fuck about this main event. And it's taking a long ass time for it to get to the main event. Like, I'm like, why is it taking so goddamn long? Flu and Zen, we need to get in this universe. I'm telling you, man, we do, man. They playing niggas, man. They playing niggas, man. We finna be the youth. I'm telling you, man, they playing niggas, man. They playing us. That nigga Nick Young got put through the ropes, bro. I'm telling you, man. That nigga got put through the ropes, my nigga. Nick Young really disappointed the whole MMA community. That nigga was winning the whole motherfucking every round. That nigga just said, I'm just gonna give up. Got put through the ropes. Here we go. We got the final main event card. I didn't think I was gonna make it, even though, look, I'm gonna be 100 with you. Austin Mcbroom, he looks like the better boxer, but Gibb looks a lot like he took the fight more seriously. He looks a lot more in shape. So here we are. We're gonna get this shit popping with this shit happening. You already know what the level is. Baby girl, what you will say with this? 100 did with this. I think they pro, to be 100 with you. I think they pro fights. Because I'm like, Blueface wasn't able to fight because he's gonna get his pro boxing card. So I think the whole main event, I think they're all pro fights. If you want me to be exact. Yeah, I think that's a fact. Niggas getting mad. I got some good food waiting for me, man. Y'all don't know, man. I got some food. Goddamn. We're gonna see though. Y'all already know what it is, man. Happy Saturday, everybody, man. I'm watching some bullshit that I think I would be watching, but here I am, regardless, nonetheless. Main event, McBroom versus Gibb, this old YouTube shit. I didn't want to do the KSI YouTube shit, but it's funny because now I'm here doing the low-level YouTube shit. That's some weird shit, but we here nonetheless. Nate Diaz got the win against Tony Ferguson. That shit hurt my soul. Holland got submitted first round against Chimaev with a darts choke. That shit hurt my soul. this night has been a good. Okay, this day has been a good day for me just because I've been putting the work. But the outcome of what I've been hoping for, what it's supposed to be, that's what's really hurting my soul. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to complain too much about it. I'm just going to show some love. You feel me? I'm just going to keep rocking. I'm just keep rolling. I'm going to keep moving, saluting, and showing nothing but love. It's Sniper says, so anybody can be pro nowadays. Yeah, man. It all comes down to just paying for something and you'll be a pro. You feel me? I feel like I'll give all these niggas smoke. You would, Zen. You already know. And Snipers would too. You already know, man. Like once we really get on the map, nigga, y'all better be careful, man. It's Snipers, me, Zen, man. We finna be showing y'all the work, but we got the main event when it comes to this YouTube boxing shit. We got the US, excuse me, the national anthem. Damn, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Like I wasn't in the US or something like some shit like that. Flu really ripping all these niggas ass. He's just so modest and humble. Why stay in shape? I'm older than, well, I'm not older than a lot of these niggas. Like KSI, he's older. KSI is older than me. Austin McBroom, I think he's a little younger than me. Like I'm around the same age as all y'all niggas. I'm ready. Let's get it popping. It's just I don't got no following. To me, I got a following because I feel like my Black Goose TV family, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the strongest following in the world. Y'all show nothing but love, nothing but respect. Y'all the smartest motherfuckers in the world when it comes to combat sports shit. But they don't want to give no love to that. They don't want to give no respect to that. They just want to be on some bullshit. So fuck them niggas at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, KSI like 29. Yeah, KSI is older than me. A year older. Not much, but he's older than me. I don't know what Austin is either. I think he's like 26. I think he's a little bit younger. I guess I'll see for this fight. But I have nothing but a good time for this fight. We on the main event for this. You already know what it is. Hopefully this is a lot better than Nick Young absolutely being demolished. You know what I'm saying? No respect to that nigga. Hold up. Man, we the strongest family on YouTube. I don't give a fuck whoever says otherwise. Come see me. That's how I feel with Snipers for real. Like, I'm like, niggas gonna try and act like, okay, this is what our followers is. But I'm like, when you look at the comments, when you look at how people talk, I'm like, we're the smartest YouTube boxing community, combat sports community, period. Like, nobody be having the same conversations we be having. Nobody be as retrospective, introspective, perspective, insight, understanding as we are. You know what I'm saying? No one's on our level. You feel me? Like, y'all be on some bullshit. We be on the new shit. We be on the real shit. You feel me? Zen Win said, Flu really don't like telling y'all how nice he really is. Nigga got more hands than a lot of people. As motors retarded. Appreciate you saying that, Zen. Nothing but respect. You feel me? But we here. We on the YouTube social media boxing side of the game. This main event finna happen, man. We got Austin McBroom versus Anderson Gibb. They still got the little what's the joint called? The national anthem being sang. 6'4", 220. Anybody can get it. You already know, boy. You already know. 6'4". Hopefully I'm 215. I don't know. I'm probably 225, but I'm like 60. You know, you already know, man. You don't want that work. You don't want that work. We here. And he was undefeated as an amateur in snipers, so they already know what it is. You don't want that work. We here. We got the main event happening. Anderson Gibb versus Austin McBroom. We've been going crazy with it, man. We started off first with, you know what I'm saying, the UFC side of the game. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Chimaev versus Kevin Holland. Had nothing but a good time when it comes to that entire card. Obviously, I'm going to be 100% with you, not even be on some bullshit, not even act like I'm fake. I was disappointed when it came to that. I didn't think it actually performed to what it was. And so that's probably why I'm here where I'm here now when I'm watching this YouTube boxing scene side of the game. Because I'm like, hey, maybe I'm going to be, you know, satisfied, or at least I'm going to, you know, expect something, or maybe not expect something and get something I didn't expect, which would make this whole thing actually mean something. At the end of the day, I still had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. We got this last fight coming up. Anderson Gibb versus Austin McBroom, YouTube side of the game. We here nonetheless. Salute to the people. Much love to the people. They showing a little promo, man. Hopefully y'all been enjoying your time. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do what I do. If Snipers are big boys inside, follow up with it. Yes, sir. But for real, anybody trying to see me in basketball, I'm going to get my dog Zen. He should have went overseas right now. So for real stuff. We already know, man. Zen a beast. Zen, niggas ain't touching Zen when it comes to the basketball side of the game. It's not even close. Zen really the GOAT when it comes to that. Zen crazy when it comes to basketball. It's crazy. But, all right. So we got the upcoming fight for this main event for the YouTube social boxing gloves type shit. side of the game. Want to do so? I want to do. I want to pull some shit up so y'all don't feel like y'all just waiting. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a little bathroom break, a little Fluence break. You already know what that means. Got the food waiting. I'm feeling so good. I'm having a good time, man. I'm feeling so good. It's been a long time I had such a good. I feel like this fucking been a good time, man, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna pull some shit up while I go use the bathroom real quick. Okay, I messed up. I put in the wrong tab. So y'all know McBroom is making his way out. I'm about to I'm gonna put some training footage for both, so y'all can just kind of watch that. I'll take a little break. You feel me? All right, so I'll put some Gib boxing footage on, and then I'll go ahead. Next up, I'll do some Austin McBroom boxing footage. That's a fact. So you don't have McBroom versus Gib happening just yet. Let me share that with y'all. Then when I come back, we can do some McBroom boxing footage.
Go like pound for pound.
Okay, so it's gonna be Gibbs. I can watch that.
Constantino, go like pound for pound.
back, y'all. Oh, Austin McBroom is making his way to it, so I'm gonna stop this. I'm not gonna be disrespectful though. I want to show a little bit of McBroom's. All right, let me do this real quick. I want to show a little bit of Austin McBroom's training. I want to be fair. Austin McBroom was making his way to the ring, by the way. So I want to show that. Before we get into the actual fight, see what y'all think. See what y'all think. See what y'all think.
Go, easy work, baby, easy work.
He's 30 years old. I didn't know that. Damn, he is 30. Okay. I'm not 30 yet. I'm close. I'm almost 30. I didn't know he was that old. Damn. He's 169 to 176. That boy might get KO'd, man. I did not know that. He look like he's a southpaw. I don't know much about him, but he looks like southpaw. He looks definitely more seasoned than Gibb, in my personal opinion. But I didn't know he was 30. Damn. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being 30. I'm about to be 30. But it's interesting. It's like when I think about these influencers and YouTubers and stuff like that, when it comes to like their space, not my space, like I always see them as kind of like a little bit younger. But yeah, okay. And Gibb is he's 26. I'm gonna show a little bit more of this, and then I'm gonna get up out of this because the fight's about to happen. I don't know nothing about him too as a YouTuber, nothing like that. But apparently he's very popular in a certain space. I don't know what space, but very in a certain space.
September 10th.
All right, went ahead and stopped it because the fight's about to start. We got Gibb. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit. I'm 30, the 21st of this month. It's all good. I'm 29, December 20th. So we're there. It's like when I think of like YouTubers in the spot of like McBroom fighting Gibb, Jake Paul. I think for some reason I think they're younger, but at the same time, it's like KSI is 29. It's just that's what we're gonna have to get used to. It's like we're so used to because this YouTuber shit is so new. We're introduced to a lot of these guys at such a young age, and it's like, okay, well, no, they're not really young. You feel me? So, like when I see that, as much as I think Gibb is a beast, I think the age is gonna play in the factor as well. Like when I saw that those the training footage, and when I was seeing that, I think it's just experience. I'm not saying someone has been doing something longer than the other because that doesn't matter when it comes to such inexperienced fighters. It just becomes how calm you are going to be in the storm. Are you going to be able to be in the hurricane in the eye of the storm and still be calm? That's all it comes to, inexperience. It doesn't matter what you're doing in your training camps. Doesn't matter what you're throwing and all that stuff. How calm you going to be? No, hold up. I'm not 30. I know you're not. I was born 93. I'm tripping. Come on, nigga. You was born the same year as me. Yeah, come on, man. I was like, you born the same year as me. I'm like, we close the same age. I'm saying, I'm gonna be 29. Yeah, nigga, if you 93, we both got no. But that's good. You on the same thing as me as snipers. It's like I'll be telling myself I'm 30 now just so I'm ready for it. But yeah, we both on the same thing as snipers. We both about to be 29. But just seeing that, I think as long as McBroom stays composed, he stays calm, he should be able to beat Gibb pretty easily. I'm here. Think about this, it's snipers. It's funny. Both me and you, we both said we was like, we both like, oh, we probably not gonna watch the rest of this stupid ass card. Well, we didn't say stupid ass card. We was like, we're not gonna watch the rest of this. We're gonna go to sleep or we're gonna chill. It's gonna be hard for us. Here we are watching it, bro.
Out of everybody, me and you, here we are watching this bullshit. I'm not that old. I got one more year before I can officially be old. Me too, nigga. It's snipers. We both the same. I know, bro. Both the same. But I'm like, here we are. It's crazy. Like, here we are, me and you. We both said we wasn't gonna be. Here we are, the main event. Okay, I'm watching it. I'm not mad at it. Hey, what you think? What you think is snipers? This don't look bad. They definitely this is some good boxing right here. I'm not mad at it. I know it's the first round. I know it's pro box. You know they pro boxers, but they technically amateurs. We watching amateurs, older amateurs. Like for us who was boxing fans, when we see these fights, these are high level amateur boxing fights. And when I say high level, I don't mean the skill level. I mean the popularity. Y'all putting them as pros? No, they're not pros. They're amateurs. For real. If that UFC wasn't so trash, me too. I was disappointed in a motherfucker when it comes to UFC. I thought that was gonna be a great card. I was boosting it up and shit. I'm happy I didn't do the community board for it. I'm like, the only reason I'm here because I felt dissatisfied. I was like, nigga, the UFC just played a nigga. But this is a good time right here. I'm not mad at it. Somehow, I came here for the Adrian Peterson versus Le'Veon Bell fight, and I'm here all the way to the main event. I watched Nick Young be on some pussy shit. Like I said, I heard this was going to be good, but I didn't know when this was. I'm not mad at it at all, man. Oh, Gib already got dropped. Gib already got dropped. I didn't see it. It's snipers. You had me talking to you, bro. What did he get dropped with? What did he get dropped with, it's snipers? I didn't see it. And he's smiling. McBroom is smiling. I'm telling you right now, man, a lot of people don't understand, man. Being young is beautiful. Being young is beautiful. But when you're disciplined and you're consistent and you hit 30, nigga, what's up, little 24-year-old? I'm finna show you the work. McBroom is looking like a boxer out there. I might be capping. I'm going to clip this. I don't care. Oh, no. McBroom looks good. Gib looks like he's scared. I didn't see what happened. It's not. I didn't see it either. I just saw the ref counting. I was talking to you, and I went back and I pulled the video, and I pulled the stream back up because I stopped watching it, and he was McBroom ain't no joke, man. If I was McBroom too, I'd be confident, man. Who the fuck you think I is, nigga? I'm 30, nigga. I ain't gonna be scared of no 25-year-old. Fuck you talking about? Was it a flash or straightforward? They didn't show the replay, so I don't know what happened. Gibbs swinging for the fences. I ain't finna lie to you, man. McBroom look like he putting the work in right now. He is. I'll give you that. As snipers. Gibbs definitely applying the pressure, but I think McBroom is definitely understanding his range and his distance right now. He looks like he understands what's going on, man. I think Gibbs I think McBroom's gonna be able to control this fight, but I think if Gibbs is gonna, if he keeps, like you said, if he keeps applying the pressure, he keeps, coming forward and he, putting the front, trying to make McBroom uncomfortable, that's going to be his way to go. Now, see, this is what I want to see. I need to see the replay. Because I didn't see how Gib got dropped. I just saw the ref count. That's all I seen. So I need to see the replay. Why was the ref counting? That's the question. And they probably not going to show that. They don't want to show that. My stream just went out. Wow. The disrespect. I had McBroom winning that first round. He got the 10-8 round. Okay, we good. I'm back. I was behind like a motherfucker. They reload this shit. I was mad behind. What you think, it's snipers? By the way, if y'all up in here, y'all new to the channel, man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I didn't think I was gonna be up this late. I think I was gonna be watching this bullshit, but here I am, man. Nonetheless, having a good time Saturday night, man. One of them nights. If you ain't like the video, man, it don't make no sense, man. Like the video, show some love, please. You know what I'm saying? Like that joint. If you ain't liked it, it's right there, right below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the Black Goose TV family. I got McBroom really showcasing his skills, man. Gib looks like he got hurt from that hit. Like that left hand looks like he hurt him. I think Gib got hurt. McBroom is really showcasing his skills, man. This YouTube boxing shit, I didn't think I give a fuck, but I'm watching this shit and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, where I'm at, it's 113. I'm not even tripping though, because you know what I'm saying, tomorrow's Sunday for me. I ain't going to church, so I'm cool. I got some things to take care of, but I'm good. I'm not mad at what I'm watching right now. You know what I'm saying? If I was really bored and I wasn't really fucking with it, I'd stop watching it. But I'm like, this is actually pretty entertaining. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm enjoying myself. It's a good time right now. I really think McBroom's gonna get a finish as long as he stays consistent to what he's supposed to be doing. He don't want to gas himself out though. That's the thing. This is a hell of a fight, man. They throwing hands, man. Gibb, man, he's. I'm like McBroom now. He's on his back foot now. This is a hell of a fight, man. This is a good time right here. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Gibb is actually looking a lot more powerful when it comes to these later rounds. It's only the second round, of course. But Gibb looks like he's recovering a lot faster than McBroom, excuse me. If I'm Gibb, if I was his corner, I would tell Gibb, I would be like, hey, man, look for the body. I would tell him, go to the body, man. Don't worry about headhunting so much. Go to the body. Work the body. I got McBroom winning the first 2 rounds, but McBroom looks tired, man. It looks like he didn't expect this fight to go into the later rounds. He got fake teeth. He got a fake hairline. Hey, I don't think it's going to go for him. I can see that right here for me, too. This is the outside looking in. I can tell the teeth fake, the hairline fake. He looks tired. He's a great, he understands the fundamentals. He really knows what he's doing, but I think he's at a point right now where I don't think he's going to be able to capitalize from this. McBroom is definitely the better boxer. He's the better fighter. He has more athleticism. But boxing at the end of the day comes down to heart, and I think Gibb has more than that. So the first 2 rounds definitely went to McBroom, but I think Gibb's gonna, if he comes forward, if he pressures McBroom, I think he can win the next 3 rounds if he really focuses on that. It's a good fight. It's a good time, man. I'm enjoying this. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know why I'm enjoying this so much. Yeah, this ain't bad to be honest. Yeah, it's Snipers. I'm right there with you. I'm like, why am I enjoying this so much? This is a good time. This is a good time. It's a good fight. I'm not mad. It's 118 where I'm at. Obviously, I don't got nothing to do tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up early, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta show love to the peoples. But this is a good time. I don't got no obligation where I gotta be, long with it. This is a good time, man. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost weird, man. I'm over here watching lower level boxing. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, nice left hand from McBroom. I like that right there. Oh, they're really fighting. They really getting it. I love this, man. It's a good time, man. I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. But yeah, same here. I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow other than I got to do my little workouts. But other than that, man, I just, I'm saying nothing but love. But this is a good time, man. I'm not lying to you. It's funny to me because I'm like, me and you as Snipers, we were both like, Snipers was like, I don't know if y'all remember, Snipers was like, man, this shit gonna be boring. I'm not gonna be able, I'm gonna go to sleep. And I was like, and then after that, I was like, I'm right with you with Snipers. Like, this shit kind of weak. And here we are, man. And here we are. We still watching. We watching the main event. I didn't expect this to be the case. I'm surprised how good both of these YouTubers look, respectfully. And I'm surprised, how much they're really putting it all on the line. They're willing to really risk it all. They really, if I get knocked out, it is what it is. And I'm like, that's the part I probably respect the most about it. Is like they're not playing it safe. That's the part I respect it the most. Like then no one's playing it safe. Like here we are, because they know how to play it safe. I'll say it right now. The dude Gibb, he's way more conditioned than McBroom. McBroom got dropped. He's done. His conditioning ain't ready for it, man. The conditioning ain't what it's supposed to be. His conditioning ain't there, man. He got to keep that hand up. Keep the hand up, McBroom. Keep the hand up. Don't rely on faith. You 30. Keep the hand up. Be smart. Oh, he's good. He's good. Keep the hand up. Oh, keep the hand up. Oh, Gibb finna knock out McBroom. McBroom, man. You got to keep your hands up, man. We was clowning the joint so hard. We was, man. Gibb got a good right hand. He do. Yup. Well, I tell you about that right hand. I'm like, Gibb, man. I'm like, that right hand is crazy. Oh, no. That boy got put through the ropes. He laughing like that shit a joke. It ain't no joke. I'm like, that's the second time we seen a Bernard Hopkins. Niggas is getting Bernard Hopkins locked left and right, man. Niggas is getting Bernard Hopkins left and right, respectfully. They going straight through the ropes, hitting, you know what I'm saying? The announcer table. It's crazy. Oh man, the problem with when it comes to I'm like, we're seeing good boxing when it comes from Mcbroom, but that boy, man, he don't got no chin. He ain't built for this. That's the problem. He ain't built for this. That body shot. Oh, that over the top was crazy. That nigga went through the ring. That nigga, no, Hopkins, that boy, that's, oh man. That boy sang a lullaby every time he was going down. He don't know what's happening, man. This Gibb dude got better ever since that Jake Paul fight. Let's see a rematch. You feel me? Put this Gibb against Jake Paul. That would be a good fight. Jake Paul also keeps his hands low. Yeah, we need to see a rematch, man. That boy got boxing ability, man. McBroom's getting outclassed, man. 4-6. That boy got dropped. He got dropped worse than, you know what I'm saying, some spare change when you don't really care about what's happening. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Call that shit. Call it. That boy don't know what to do, man. Legs like Twizzlers. You feel me? He don't know what's going on. He in a whole nother dimension. He was confident, but the confidence don't really mean nothing no more. He's trying to look straight, but really the straight really upwards. You feel me? It's all over the place. You got to use his jab. That boy getting connected every time. You got to put that, keep them hands up, boy. Keep them hands up. Keep them hands up. Keep them hands up. Someone finna get knocked out. Keep them hands up. Keep them hands up. Oh, no. Hey, this is a good time, man. I'm not even finna lie to you, man. Keep them hands up, boy. Hands too low, man. Hands too low. You ain't ready for this. Hands too low, boy. Oh, man, that boy got dropped. It's done. It's done. It's over. It's over. That boy is just trash to the end of the day. That boy is getting trashed, man. That boy is getting trashed, man. That boy is done. I want to be for you, Austin McBroom, because you closer to my age range. So I want to act like we can always beat these young niggas. But I'm like, man, you ain't a good example. So you finna lose, nigga. You finna get knocked out. It's over, nigga. It's over, nigga. It's over. The YouTuber got done flatline, boy. It's nothing. It's nothing but a done deal. Oh, Lord. Let the fight happen, ref. Like, come on, don't be extra with it, man. Let that shit go, boy. Let that boy get knocked out into oblivion. Let the young man have his time, boy. No, let the young man have his time. Someone didn't take the fight as serious as they should have. You feel me? Gib done knocked that boy out into another century, boy. That nigga died, bruh. That nigga done died, bro. That nigga got slept. That nigga not even getting up. Like, that nigga don't even feel like he can get up. Like, he done. These niggas, man, you 30 years old. You shouldn't be doing no shit like that if you ain't really putting the work in, man. You got slept, man. The whole life done changed, my nigga. Whole life done changed. He got sent off to heaven. You better hope that was heaven. The way he was holding his head, I don't know if that was heaven, my nigga. That might have been something worse than that. And a lot of niggas missed out on that shit. That nigga got put into oblivion, nigga. We was playing Dante's Inferno, you feel me? We was playing a whole video game. That nigga sent to a whole nother realm. They should have stopped that fight a long time ago, man. That nigga got like that. That's sad, bro. This YouTube boxing shit is really exposing a lot of niggas, man. I gotta be careful, man. This Give dude amazed me. I'm gonna watch more of his fights. I used to watch his YouTube back in the day. He was so fat, bro, changed his life around and forget. That's what I'm saying. This YouTube boxing shit is really exposing some of these niggas, man. This YouTube boxing shit is really exposing some of these niggas, man. This shit is different, man. Niggas is getting exposed on this YouTube boxing shit, man. Niggas is getting absolutely flatlined. I love y'all motherfuckers, man. I'm always gonna rock with the elder side of the game because I'm getting old. You feel me? But y'all out here, y'all not taking this game serious. Y'all not putting in the work. Y'all not practicing. Like, you gonna get KO flatline all day. It is what it is. Never gonna change. Hit the like button, man. If y'all ain't hit the like button, man, show some love, man. Hit the like button. McBroom got KO flatline. It was done. That boy looked like sausage, cooked. Vienna sausages, fried. Looked like he ain't know what to do with his life. Eggs, scrambled, done. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely worn, torn, didn't know what to do. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm doing the best I can. It is what it is, man. You gotta keep living, you gotta keep working, you gotta keep, figuring it out. I know at some day I'm gonna be at the same point that y'all is. I don't feel no discrepancy. I don't feel no disrespect. It is what it is. This is what we do. We gotta get the money. Life is what it is. Life is how it go. Keep moving forward. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. I never expected to go this late, but I had a good time. It was crazy. YouTube boxing went crazy worldwide. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hey, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all as always. It is what it is. Salute to people. Stay blessed, not stressed. Goddamn, I'm about to eat some good food. I got a big day happening tomorrow. I got a lot of things I got to take care of, but I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. Fuck, what a day. I enjoyed it to the fullest. Love y'all. I'm out.